Hello, everyone. It's Marta Medusa, and welcome to our Indiegogo announcement video stream thingy. Our go to it right now. First thing, it's in the description, and yeah. Today we have a bunch of lovely ladies joining us to talk about our campaign and a man. Mad Cat, how are you doing?
I am fantastic right now.
Awesome.
That's all I'm going to say.
Me too. And our lovely ladies, other lovely ladies of the stream, stuttering soliloquy. I'm already stuttering in it. How are you?
Good, I'm good.
And Shagrin, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are y'all?
We are awesome. Because we have already raised 54% of our goal for the calendars for our Indiegogo campaign, which is awesome. Oh, I don't even know how to celebrate right now. Oh, it's really, really, really amazing. Thank you to everybody who has donated so far. And Joyce of Sorrow says, Shadowlay, everybody.
Shadowlay.
Oh.
Yeah, I've done a number of crowdfunding campaigns in the past, and I don't think I've ever seen one have this much within the first 6 hours.
Yeah.
So.
I haven't run a lot, but we did the Philadelphia campaign or whatever the thing we funded for.
The film movie?
Yeah. And that was really successful because it ended up all the tickets at the last moment, or they just sold all the seats somehow. I don't know. But
it almost didn't happen. We were I think we were 10 or 15 away from our goal, and suddenly they're just like, it's been approved. And I'm like, how? No one bought anything.
Yeah, right.
I'm not requesting it. It's going live.
Yep. That was pretty cool. But yeah, this is going really well, and we really hope that it continues. Share this video or this stream and the video. I don't know if I put the video in the description. I should have, but I'll post it again just in case.
Well, I do want to say to people out there, it's yeah, we only asked for $500 because that was the absolute minimum we needed just to get something out there. But the more that we receive in this, the more products we can put out, the more different things we can put out. So, spreading this around, and plus getting the calendar at a discount rate now, because once we go live with the calendars, it's going to be the full price of $20. So if you can get it now for $15.
That is correct. And we also have a lot of other really sexy tiers. Let's see. Oh shit! I got this picture right here. This signed. So that's, and then if you get more pictures, including one of Shagrin and Reading Wren, you get better deals. So yeah, and one of them includes a calendar. The best deal, the biggest bang for your buck deal.
Best bang for your buck.
Yeah, best bang for your buck deal.
The biggest bang for your buck is me.
Accurate.
I am not modest at all.
Anyways, so yeah, I think this is going to be really fucking awesome. And I guess we should talk a little bit about the calendar.
Well, I want to first get the reactions from Shagrin and Soul.
Angie.
Okay.
Angie and Shagrin on what their thoughts of the calendar or the campaign or anything about this so far.
You go ahead and start, honey.
Oh, well, I'm really stoked about it. I mean, I've been doing pinup kind of as a hobby for the past 2 or 3 years, and so I'm pretty stoked to actually have something out there and like that people are interested in and doesn't just sit, in a folder on my computer. So it's pretty cool to like go out there and do it and be like, oh my God, I'm actually doing real pinup. And I will say I've got a lot of stuff planned for the calendar, like pictures that I've got a ton of different ideas for the picture I want to take for the calendar. So hopefully the one that will be released is going to be the absolute best. I'm going to practice tonight, actually.
Well, certainly we encourage you to send us a lot of pictures, because not only will we have the calendar, but we will also have like mini posters, actually postcards. We just want to call them mini posters. We also have like the photo book where we want to have lots of photos of the different models. There's a cat apparently.
I'm so sorry. She's in heat. She won't shut up.
Oh, damn. I know how that is.
But we're going to have a lot of different products. So the more pictures we have from you, the more different products we can use you for.
Oh, I can do so many pictures if that's what you want. I've actually been toying with the idea of doing some kind of nerdy pinup, like either Star Wars or Zelda. So I was thinking about doing one of those.
You'd look so cute in some Zelda stuff. Oh my goodness.
I've practiced it before. I've got a few really cute and really kind of sexy pictures that have to do with this shield in particular. So, and the swords. So I've got some pretty cute ideas that I'm kind of thinking I'm going to lean towards doing that, or I'm going to do a classic pinup because I've got the garter and the thigh highs and stuff like that. So, and no one's seen me like this. So.
See, what you need to do is you need to have like the shield over your tits and then the sword covering your vagina.
Oh my God.
That's exactly something I was planning. I had the shield over my torso.
Nice.
So I did one of those, and I had my hair all braided with a little hat and everything, because I geek out over stuff like this, and I love playing dress up. So.
I have my roommate has a Halo sword. It's fancy. I want to take pictures with that. But I have a lot of stuff planned, a lot of different stuff planned for the calendar. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to do well, I want to do like 2 different things, because it's got to be like Halloween themed, because I'm gonna be in the October one. So Mad Cat came up with the idea of just wearing like a pink ribbon and then just putting like either like men's like testicular cancer awareness or like men's breast cancer awareness. That would make sense. And then just have like a bunch of different facts about men with, or men's cancer, whatever. You know what I mean? And but like it would be like just the ribbon basically, but like crossing over this part, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that'd be really cute. You'd have to use a lot of fashion tape, but
yeah, that might work. And then cover it with some fabric maybe, and then yeah, that'd be pretty sexy. But then I kind of want to do because this guy was talking about doing some body painting, and and he wanted to dress or paint me as Medusa. So like I could be Medusa like for Halloween or whatever, make it kind of dark, you know. I'm thinking, I don't know, sexy Medusa. I think it would be pretty awesome.
Oh, we got an I love you in the chat. We love you too, Thrax.
Yay.
I'm so sorry about my cat. Oh my God.
They love Stalk, Wren, Medusa, Shagrin. Where's the love for me?
Sally.
I mean, I know I don't have tits. Well, I sort of have a tit right here, but
Yours is safe to show, though. So
yes, that is my privilege over women. Is I could show my nipples in public. Or at least on YouTube.
At least on YouTube.
Yeah, unless you're breastfeeding.
Actually, the funny part is that most places in the United States allow women to reveal their nipples.
Yeah, well, I meant on YouTube, like breastfeeding is
That-
okay.
Yeah, apparently.
It's
Especially
interesting.
if your son
Be
is
fully
like 4 years old. So what about you, Shagrin? What are your thoughts on all of this so far?
Well, if you haven't noticed, I'm like really excited about it. I have not shut up about Twitter every stream I'm in. Can I just chill for a moment?
Hell yeah.
I love that we are bringing to light some men's issues. I love that portion of the proceeds are going to a veterans charity. That's amazing to me. That makes me so happy. I'm really excited about the variety of women who've signed up for this. I mean, literally, we have Sunday school teachers and porn stars.
Hell yeah.
We got them all. This is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love it. I love just all the energy that we have. I've been having a blast with this. I've never done anything like this before. I mean, the only modeling I did in college was mostly I was thrown up a tree and told to hang upside down. But this is really awesome. I've done a few different themes and stuff, and I've got a few more ideas I want to try out. A lot of stuff to obviously White Trash Wednesday. I had to do a cowgirl theme stuff, of course. And I'm still looking into a few other things with that. I'm just really excited, like super excited, and I need to stop because I really haven't had coffee today, and I'm still like ready to just bounce off the walls because of how amazing this is going.
You need more coffee to not bounce off the walls?
maybe, or maybe I actually need to start drinking again, but I'm an angry drunk, so I don't think that's a good idea.
That's why I quit drinking. Actually, I was a very angry drunk. I had to stop. It was so bad.
Really?
I'm a smart ass
totally
drunk.
I'm just
I
a
told the
horny
guy
drunk.
I
I just wanna have sex and like.
Well, I was like that. And I once had a guy over, and
I would have gotten drunk when you were like in my room.
Oh, shut up. Andrew was there. What were you saying?
I got him drunk too.
I had a guy over, and he really had a crush on me. Like, he was all into it. I wasn't into it. And I just said, "Yeah, whiskey is the only warm, fuzzy feeling I get around you."
Oh my gosh.
I'd be like,
That's
that's
awesome.
okay, baby. I don't need you to feel anything.
He got so upset over it too. He laughed, and then he was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, I fight.
Dang.
Like,
I've never fought anyone before.
I fight a lot.
Do I look like
Nice.
someone who'd be a pacifist or someone who would beat a bitch?
It depends. I think if somebody stepped up to you wrong, that they could get knocked down.
Oh, I know. Yeah, like, well, I don't think anybody has done that because they know I'm crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's
I'm
where
not
it's for
crazy
me.
unless you fuck with me, but then I go psycho.
Yeah, I have that like fuck with me face. Like, I wish you would give me a reason,
Right?
and no one messes with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
No,
I'm a happy bunny, I'm cute, but psycho.
I can get that vibe, but I like it.
Well, you know, I definitely get that vibe from you, Shagrin, because I saw you take down your husband.
Oh yeah, he told me about that.
I didn't really take him down. He let me take him down. And then he picked me up and dropped me.
Yeah, that was great. Like,
I
that's
still
the
have
best.
the carpet burn. It's pretty sad.
But, you know, what surprised me so far is that I thought it would be the feminist complain, and so far it's been the men's movement, people within the men's movement, not the whole movement. I mean, we had Janice Fiamingo today say that this was a neat idea.
Yeah.
Lord me, it's like, oh my God, such a iconic woman in the men's movement saying that she likes our idea. But I've also had people just directly tell me, it's like, so you're using gynocentrism to support men's rights. I'm like, what? No. And then they like,
girls like you. I'm just saying.
then I'm like, so you just assume that I'm some fucking idiot shitlord or whatever? It's like, well, no, you're not an idiot. You're just naive. And I'm like, you know me and you call me naive because I want to put together a calendar full of beautiful women while talking about men's issues? Where's the gynocentrism in that?
Right.
Hey, if people pay attention to tits.
Right.
You're not wrong, Stuttering. You're not wrong.
If we make enough, we should just send them to random feminists in the mail.
Let's send them to Angry McDowell.
He'd have to tear my page out. He fucking hates me.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Who did you say?
He would have to tear my page out because he fucking hates me. He hates me
he
so
doesn't
bad.
like me either. I told him that his balls have dropped and he needs to become a man, so he doesn't like me either.
Who's that?
That was Angry McDowell. I normally don't talk like that, but he made me mad. He messed with the kid. You don't mess with kids. Not around.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What a piece of garbage anyway. Like,
I don't really know about him too much, but I've heard he's really awful. So that's.
Oh, honey, you're not missing much.
yeah. He screamed at me for an hour and a half straight or something.
Yes.
Just fucking tore into me for no reason. I'm like, do I just look like your mother? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I've spoken with some MGTOW guys on Minds and stuff like that, and they are really, honestly, a lot of them are sweethearts. They just don't want to be bothered with it.
Yeah.
And like my heart goes out to them because they've been screwed by the system. They've been, just screwed over. And I can understand why they wouldn't want to put themselves out there again. But this dude, he's given the whole movement a bad name.
right. I've talked to a few. I just can't get past the whole, like, women shouldn't be allowed to vote thing. And I'm like, I can't.
Well, yeah, I think that's too far an extreme. And, it's like, what's her face? Judgy Bitch is the one who really pushes that. I'm like, I understand being conservative, but you're, like, really going way conservative on that one.
Yeah, well, I had to deal with that this morning when someone fucking. Well, actually, no, I think it was last night they started commenting on our video because we mentioned the fact that we would love to have Blair White in our calendar. And they started getting really nonsensical about their views about transgender people. And it was kind of offensive. Like he was suggesting that I was a social justice warrior because I didn't think that she was a man. I don't really know, like, it didn't make any sense. I was like, dude, I'm done talking to you because you make no fucking sense and you just need to grow some balls. I was like, we don't need you, obviously.
You're a social justice warrior for picking the one trans person that all social justice warriors hate.
Right. Yeah. I'm a total social justice warrior. He said, well, why don't you just include non-binary people too? I was like, I don't even know any non-binary people. Oh, it's just, I don't know. It's stupid. But Blair is a gorgeous, so
Right.
like it's not like people wouldn't enjoy it. Her fans would be like, "Fuck yes!" If she announced that on her channel, you know how many fucking people would buy it? Like, damn. Just saying.
Like, okay, so you don't want veterans to get all that sweet proceed money? Okay.
True.
So you're anti-veteran and anti-trans.
Yeah, and got boobs. He
Damn.
has boobs, so apparently you just don't like boobs.
Right? Yeah.
So you're just the worst person, essentially.
Exactly. Whose channel is this? This is my channel, Modern Medusa.
Whose channel is? Well, here's what you do: is you scroll down a little bit past the video, and there's Modern Medusa's name right there.
True. Oh, but yeah, it's going pretty freaking well. I'm really happy about it. And Janice Fiamingo, I tagged her because she accepted my friend request on Facebook. I tagged her in the post, and she said that it was an awesome idea.
Well, she said it was a neat idea, to be fair, but still, I take that as like awesome. So
yeah, exactly.
She's
Neat is like
Canadian.
awesome for an older person.
For an older Canadian woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was really cool. And apparently the Honey Badgers retweeted our campaign as well. So,
Oh my god.
Well, actually, I spoke to Hannah Wallen the other night, and she said that she would put this specific video we're doing right now. She would blast it on Minds for us. So,
awesome, sweet. Yeah, I'm not really active on Minds. I'm on there, but
I'm pretty bad at it too. If it would just sync with Twitter, so like when I post to Twitter, it'd post there. Good, all good.
Yeah, that would help me.
Or if like there was a button when you upload your video on YouTube that you could just
Yeah.
Yes.
just like check the box for Twitter.
Vice versa, Minds to
Minds.
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
you. People said okie dokie.
From that cute little crop top. That's the cutest little thing.
She's awesome.
I do like her. I like her content. She's just a girl got a good head on her shoulders, and she's not bad to look at either.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and other people, I guess, that we would want in the calendar. I mean, there's tons of options. People have suggested Barbara for you to see. I want her. She's sexy. I like her accent. Roaming Millennial, she's pretty cool. I don't know if it'd be into something like that, but
I mean, I'm doing it.
Yeah. I mean,
y'all guys have been like, that's another thing. Y'all guys have been super supportive, and you guys have not like at all like pressuring me to go outside my comfort zone at all, and I really, really appreciate that. Like, y'all guys have been great about that.
well, I had someone tweet at me today, Unvarnished Void. She's a very sweet girl. I actually met her face to face when I went to Ohio last year. We were doing Hannah Wallen's special event. And she tweeted me today. She's like, I would love to do a photo, but I just don't feel comfortable really showing my skin. And I'm like, well, that's okay. I mean, if this is not something you want to do, that's perfectly fine. She's like, well, maybe I can show a little bit of cleavage. And it's like, just go ahead and submit something to us, whatever you feel comfortable with. And, if we like it, we'll consider using it. So, I mean, yes, I want to see every one of the girls naked. I will admit it now. But, I'm not going to ask for it. Hint, hint. But no, I mean, this isn't like just my devious way of trying to get special pictures. I'm not even a voyeur. So, I mean, even if I did have such pictures, it wouldn't do much for me. So, of trying to get people to go past their comfort zone. I mean, I kind of have this philosophy that some of the best beauty in the world is the natural beauty that people can feel confident by, because it can reveal so much more about them than just having to live up to someone else's ideal. So if I was like, no, you have to give me a bikini shot, Shagrin, I figure you might be uncomfortable with that. And if you did give me a picture, it would probably be bad because you weren't in it. You weren't really in the picture. You're just doing it because I wanted it. But the pictures you've submitted to me, I love because I really feel like I'm looking at you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, one thing about that is like, you don't have to show cleavage or like, not wear a lot of clothes to look sexy, you know, like a lot of pinups, popular pinups. Oh shit, fuck, sorry, I almost on something. A lot of popular pinups just have like, you know, a little raise of the dress and like a long leg, you know, or you know, some, or just like lying down in a sexy way is pinup. So it's like you don't have to show a lot to be sexy, you know, and that's what I wanted to express to all the models as well. Is like, you know, you could be wearing a freaking bodysuit and look hot as hell, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly about attitude, for sure.
Yeah, the way you wear it, the way you flaunt it, you know, the way you express yourself is just, you know, that's the best part about it.
Right.
The guy's trolling in the chat that doesn't like Blair White. It's pretty cute.
Yeah, we'll go with cute.
I think it's hilarious.
Well, Shagrin, you mentioned about us doing the charity and all of that, and when I first presented doing this whole idea, first I did it to reading Wren. I presented it as maybe doing one just of her, and then I presented it to modern Medusa as like, let's do like different women of the community, and she just like really jumped on that idea. But I was like, first thing is like, you know, we're going to probably raise a lot of money doing this. We should consider giving the money to charity, because that was like, well, that was pretty much my second idea on this. And I thought, because actually it's Mercedes Carrera that really inspires me.
Yeah.
For a lot of what I've done in this community within Gamergate. She was the reason why I got into Gamergate. She's just a good person. She's a good representation of what a person should be. And the thing that I love about her most is that she feels she has this civic responsibility, this social responsibility, that, yeah, she could just live off her laurels. She could just be a porn star, make lots of money, and just spend it all willy-nilly. And I'm sure she does. She definitely deserves it. But she uses part of herself to raise awareness about veterans. She really tries to help people out. And I'm like, you know, I guess in some ways I want to be like her. So it's like when I'm thinking of this project, like, okay, we can raise money to make calendars. My second thought is, okay, what charity should we support in the process of doing this?
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Sorry, I'm just like long-winded right now, so just.
Okay.
I'm like
excited.
I'm like dumbstruck over like how awesome this is. And if the media company that's interested in me wants to do a video on us, awesome. Oh, because they are a pretty large. They have a large following on YouTube, and they make videos on people. I'm not gonna say who it is because it's not confirmed yet, but it would be really fucking cool. Trying to get it out to as many people as possible, and sharing this video, the campaign itself, even the website helps. So, because there's a little Indiegogo thing right there.
Yeah, I know someone in news I might be able to get to help out a little bit. She's a journalist, so she works at a radio station.
Nice.
Mention it to her. I might try to get some exposure there.
That'd be really cool.
I'm going to post it on my personal Facebook, even though I have a lot of liberal friends that probably won't be happy about it.
Well, you know, we definitely encourage those that have been confirmed so far to go ahead and flaunt it. Do whatever you feel you can to help support this calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're damn right I'm flaunting it. I'm just going to be like, hey, guess what, guys? Guess what, guys? Guess what I'm doing? Look at me. Look at me go. Look,
Yeah.
Look. Every day I'm going to post it and be like, look at me. Look.
I am looking, and I like what I see.
When we get like, actually, I should just ask everyone who's involved to make a clip of themselves just talking about how excited they are about it and like what they plan on doing. Like maybe when we get everybody confirmed for a month, because that would be really cool, and then we could just put it on all our channels. But by the way, I'm telling everyone to also mirror the campaign video. So if you want to put it on your channel or tell someone else to put it on theirs, please feel free.
That's my plan. Is my next video, I'm going to announce it as well. I'm just going to be like, hey guys, guess what's going on? You know, you're going to want to click this link and donate to this Indiegogo.
Yes.
Because you love me.
And technically, this is a professional job because you can potentially make money from it. Not a lot, but you can. Depends on how much we make and how many calendars we end up selling overall. But we do believe in giving people what they're due. You know, whatever work they put into this, we want to be sure to reward them. But that only comes after we make our donation to the charity. So
right, which is the most important part.
Yeah. But I wanted to say, Vanessa, maybe we should go ahead and talk about the giveaways.
Oh yeah, good idea.
You want to start or shall I start?
You go ahead because I don't know how to say stuff.
Yeah, that's obvious by the top of the when you first came. It was like, yeah, go do that.
Well, I wanted to say it before I forgot.
So we have 2 giveaways, and I'll let Vanessa butcher up her giveaway. But the first giveaway is actually for our website, LLOFMM.com. Now, I was originally going to do it for just Monday, but I'm going to extend it to the end of the week. If you sign up for our website, you will be entered into a lottery to receive a video game. Now, you can find the list under our news section. It'll say, I think it says, I can't even think anymore. My brain. I think it says giveaway. So if you click on it should be the first news article, or maybe the second one. You can see all of the list of games there, but a couple of them are like Assassin's Creed 2. They're not anything modern, but you know, they're also free games. So I think we have a list of about 15 or 20 there, but I'm going to pick 10 people for whoever signs up for the website. You sign up for our forums, you enter into a drawing, and I will pick 10 people out of a list of known users. So just go to our website. You can sign in right from the front. It'll have a register button, and just sign up for the website. And the winners I choose will be through the website. So I'm going to send you a personal message through the website, which we have an interface for. We're creating a new community on this website to support men. So if you're interested in doing that, even if you're not, even if you just want to be part of the community, please come to the website. But, you know, I want to encourage people to come. So, you know, at least check out the list of games, see if maybe there's one on there you want. Because if you win based on the order you win, you get to choose any game you want from the list. And then I'll send you the key to upload it on Steam or Uplay.
Yes.
I'm just a giving person, so, you know.
Do I get to be in that giveaway? No. But yeah, that's definitely something we've been working really hard on, getting a website together. And soon we're going to be selling stuff on there. Well, eventually the calendars after the campaign's over, maybe t-shirts eventually. We want to do all kinds of shit. So check that out. We'll be posting articles relating to men's issues. We have galleries of our lovely ladies, and we have and a gallery of my art if you want to look at that. But well, whatever.
Your art's great though.
Yeah, I just want to. I want to just stuff it with awesome stuff.
Yes,
So,
stuff it.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, do you want to talk about the power banks, or do you want me to talk about the power banks?
Well, how are you talking about while I go get one? Because I forgot.
Okay, so what Vanessa's doing, she has like some power banks for like your cell phone. Like if you want to have a battery and you need to charge your cell phone, you can do that. There are also flashlights apparently. So basically a flashlight power bank. She has like 10 of them that she's going to give to the first 10 people who make a purchase on the Indiegogo campaign. If you spend more than $25, the first 10 people will get a power bank included with all of their merchandise.
Oh, fuck. So, yeah, I have all of these freaking power banks.
Maybe that one doesn't get given away.
And they're pretty awesome. I mean, they don't have like a brand or anything, but they work just as well as any other power bank. It's fucking, it charges anything that connects to a USB cable thing, I guess. And it comes with a small one, a small cord, and I have fucking pink, black, I think that's all of them, but I can sign them if you want me to, or I can leave them unsigned. I don't know if that's something people would be interested in, but I'm offering it. I guess I don't know, but yeah, these are being given away with all the tiers. Is that correct?
Well, not all of the tiers, just if someone spends $25 or more on the campaign.
Yeah.
And if there's anything I can do as far as like helping you guys do giveaways or anything like that, let me know, because I don't mind doing extra. This is a really cool thing that I think we're doing here, and actually really cool timing because I watched the Red Pill documentary, and that got me like all about men's rights. Like I was before, but now I'm like fucking hype about it.
Yeah.
So if there's anything at all I can do to help you guys, like prints or whatever, I can get prints done, anything at all. So, I mean, pretty cool.
Well, you could jump up and down, but I think that's more for me.
I'll give you, how about this? If you donate $25, I will give you a short little video of me jumping up and down.
That would be awesome. I can do the same thing, but I almost forgot. If we, yes, I don't know what I should set it to, but I'm wearing a pinup style bikini underneath this. So if anybody wants to donate and I'll take the dress off, and that'll happen. I don't know how much do you think I should do that for?
It's hard to
I was gonna say if we reach our goal.
Yeah, reach a goal.
It's hard to determine your worth, right? Like you can't figure out how much you're worth. Yeah. You're just like,
It's this thing, it can happen if you want. But
that's me on my Patreon. I'm like, $5, I guess. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I'm just like I'll mention you in my live stream, I guess. Is that something people want to do? And then
you'll have my eternal love.
That's what the $1 is for. Well, actually, if you donate $1 to my Patreon, you see like extra sexy photos. Well, not like nude photos, but extra lewd photos that costume and such, and works in progress of my art. So yeah.
Your art is really good, by the way. I looked at it and I really fucking love it.
Like, thank you. I'm hoping to make even more art for this campaign, because the stuff I've done already just for the website was really fun.
You know what you should do, Vanessa, is design Soliloquy's next tattoo.
That would be awesome. I'm trying to get a Hydra, so if you can draw a badass Hydra.
What is a Hydra?
You know, when you cut it off, it grows another head, pretty much.
Oh, okay, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, that would be fucking
Common in like Roman and Greek mythology and Japanese or Chinese mythology, I do believe. Like all three of those have some form of like with the Hydra, when you cut it off, it grows one head or another two heads. It's insane.
Yeah, Hercules is one of my favorite childhood movies.
Well,
So-
there you go.
I want to steal the conversation for a moment, do my mansplaining. Two things I want to say real quick. First off, people in the chat are saying, well, you know, I don't really have any money right now, but I want to help you guys out. Thrax said it best. It's like, I don't have money right now, but I'm going to help you shill. The best thing that you can do, I mean, the best thing is if you can donate. But if you can't donate, the best thing you can do is just put it out there on social media. Make your own tweets. Make your own Facebook posts.
Mm-hmm.
What other social media is out there? Do your own video about why you think this is a good idea. The more exposure we get, the more potential customers we can get.
Oh
And
yeah,
your
that's the
part
most important
just
thing.
Talking about it, that's going to be really important to us. So don't feel that you have to have money as the only way to help us.
Yeah, and even if you do donate, you still share it to other people who you might know that you think could either share it more or donate or whatever, you know. Again, you can mirror the video. This video, if you want, it's probably going to be pretty long, but if you want. But it's just, you know, it's a great cause. It's a great way to support everyone involved, including, you know, obviously men's rights, veterans, the models, everybody. Oh shit! Everyone who you know, helped put it together, and I think it's gonna be really fucking cool.
The most important thing that I want everyone to take away from this video, which kind of gets me into my second point, is like, we really want to change the world here. We really want to raise awareness. I mean, we really feel that men's voices are silent. You know, we're not saying that women don't have issues. We're saying that men have issues. They're not allowed to talk about them. And this is our opportunity. Yes, people will buy the calendars for the beautiful women. But while they're looking at the picture, they're going to notice the words next to them and read them. Mm-hmm. Maybe the first customers already know about it, but someone else might walk by, notice a beautiful lady, and then look at the statistics and see all of the sources for those statistics. And it's like, wow, I never knew that before. Mm-hmm. This is our opportunity to do that. But what I like about this product so far, which has kind of surprised me, maybe it shouldn't have, but it's a welcome surprise, let me put it that way, is that the models that we have so far, they've been wanting to help out with this project as much as possible. Like Shagrin, and now Soliloquy is just offered. It's like, it's not just an opportunity for them to get their picture out there. It's their opportunity to help, and they want to help with this project as much as possible. And I thank you both for that, because that's what this is all about. This is about wanting to make the world a better place, especially for men. And, you know, it's great that you two want to put as much as you can into this.
I think it's funny that that guy thinks that we're trying to be politically correct for having a trans person in it, which she isn't even confirmed, because we haven't really directly yet, but it's just really
Blair
funny.
White, like.
Well, like, politically correct. It's politically correct about having women next to fucking men's rights issues.
Literally, the whole point of this is like a
bikini. This is it. Y'all want to talk about politically correct? We're going with rebel flag bikinis now.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous. It's Blair White, the most conservative fucking YouTuber out there, like,
Right.
and says some of the most offensive shit.
Yeah.
You know what? The trick to look with Blair White is look at her above the waist, and she's a woman. If you don't want to see the man part, don't look below the waist. Easy peasy, fresh and squeezy.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm never going to see her penis, so it doesn't matter to me. It's no issue.
I'd like to see it just because I'd like to, do something with Blair White. But that's me. It'd be the best of both worlds. And I really feel like...
That's me too.
I've been with a trans person before. It was a woman transitioning into a man who kind of stopped halfway. So, like, the top half was man, the bottom half was a woman.
Yeah.
It's an interesting experience.
I would love to.
I would love to experience any kind of trans person. Like, I just think it would be fun.
I mean, it's an interesting concept and all. I don't know. I don't know.
I hear sex is kind of pretty different when you're sleeping with a trans person. So
it is.
It's going to be like a mind fuck for a while, but it would also be like a good mind fuck.
Well, for me, it was a mind fuck, and it kind of ruined the experience for him because, it's like on one hand, I'm fucking a woman, but on the other hand, I'm kissing a man. And I'm like hetero flexible, so I've been in 3 ways with men and women before. And that was never a problem. But both at one time, it was just like such a mind fuck for me. And not that I didn't enjoy it, but because of my response to it, he ended up kind of becoming a woman in the process. And afterwards, he just didn't really like the experience because he tapped into something that he wasn't comfortable with doing. It just sort of happened, though. Although, according to feminist theory, that's rape. So, I raped a trans person.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at what I said in the chat. Normal is for facts. But yeah, we also have a PayPal.me if you can't donate to Indiegogo. For some reason, someone said that it doesn't work for them. So PayPal.me/LoveTheseLadies. Just easy. If you have a PayPal account, just fucking go there and it'll be... I mean, do you think that it should be the same as getting the tiers if they want to donate and get their rewards?
That's a little bit harder to track if people go through PayPal. We recommend going through Indiegogo. But I don't know. We can toy around with this, but maybe we can make a special sort of thing that you can get something through the PayPal if you donate directly to that. I don't know.
True.
We haven't really thought about it, so let's go ahead and think about it some more, and then we'll announce something if we want to do it that way. But I prefer if people donate to Indiegogo, so it's easier for me to keep track of all of that in one place.
True.
And somebody brought up a great point of talking about failure, Magog, so I just messaged Magog and asked him if he wants to help me spread a campaign.
Yeah, he was on our last stream to talk about our website and the campaign a little bit, so that everything helps,
and he's obsessed with you. I mean, I thought I was obsessed with you, but whoa, he's really obsessed with you.
Oh yeah, he did talk about you.
About me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm so
he's
sorry,
awesome.
guys.
He's like, you should have soliloquy. And it's like, we already asked her. She's kind of like, maybe. We want her on here.
Yeah.
He's such a sweetie. I love Magog so much. He's such a great guy. Oh, Chagrin's got to go, it looks like.
Yeah, I gotta go pick the cubs up. Sorry.
No worries.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah, come
Bye.
back later if you want.
She is so adorable.
Yeah, I know, right?
I love her accent, in all honesty. I don't know. Just something about a Southern belle just really turns my head.
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
I love the way she talks, and her little hair and stuff is just, oh, goodness. Oh, I love women so much.
I know, right? Someone asked who's on the panel. You can go to our Indiegogo campaign to look at all of the confirmed models. But right now we have me, Hey, failure.
Oh, that Magog, he's such a sweetie. Failure's a sweetie too, except for he unfollowed me on Twitter and then followed me again.
Oh, what a dick.
So my fifis are still hurt. I said, Failure, you're a nice guy. You're a sweetheart. If you followed me back on Twitter, so.
But yeah, me, Wren, Angie, aka Stuttering Soliloquy, Shagrin, fucking Mercedes Carrera.
Which is such a big deal.
Yeah, she wanted to be involved, so that's fucking awesome. And RioVenture, you can find her on Twitter. She's pretty sexy. And Rachel
Souza.
Rachel Souza, you can find her on Facebook.
Well, you know, the interesting thing about Mercedes being a part of this is that when we were first hammering out this idea, we were like, well, what charity should we do? And we just kind of threw around a bunch of ideas. I'm like, it should be a veterans charity because I really do care about veterans a lot. And that's just like, it would be perfect for this. But I didn't know any veteran charities out there, or I've heard of some, but I didn't know if they were legitimate. So I went to Mercedes Carrera and I asked her directly, do you know of a good veterans charity? And she pointed me to Veterans Mentoring Veterans, which is a charity that veterans will teach other veterans coming out of the military how to basically learn a new trade, learn a trade that's a high demand career. So coming out of the military, they can start working in something so they can start making money and start building their life, because the military doesn't care about what you do with your civilian life. They only care about what you do for them while you're in the military. So they don't really get any real training. So this is why this charity is so great. And I have also emailed them directly. They are fully aware of what we're doing with this campaign, and they're perfectly okay with it.
I've got Marine friends who just got out not too long ago. And I'm serious, they really like put you out there, and then they're just like, well, fuck you. Because like my one friend, he's working at a tobacco shop. You know, he served, he was deployed. My other friend was deployed in Afghanistan. I think he did 2 tours in Afghanistan, and now he can barely even pay for college. Like,
damn.
What? That's not fair. They gave away all of their life for this, and he fucking, I would message my one friend while he was in Afghanistan, and he'd have like IEDs going off behind him, and I'm just like, oh my God, please come home. So.
There's a quote that I want to pull up by Calvin Coolidge. I'm going to take me a moment to find it. But
I need some
so I'm very happy
because my lips are like hurting. Go ahead.
But here's the quote that I love from Calvin Coolidge. The nation which forgets its defenders will be itself forgotten.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a very powerful quote. So, you know, I think that is why Mercedes is doing this, because we are doing this for a veterans charity. Because I'm sure she gets lots of offers to put her picture out there, and she already puts her picture out there. But, you know, this is, you know, for a good cause. So it just, it wasn't hard to convince her. I'm like, hey, would you like to be a part of this calendar? She's like, yes. Like, wow, that was easier than I thought.
Right.
I'm so excited. She is amazing.
I'm happy to have. I mean, yeah, I'm really super excited by having Mercedes, because I feel like I look up to her in a lot of ways, but I'm super excited to have all the people that we do. Like, Stuttering Soliloquy, I just started watching your channel. It's like, actually, I have a few questions for you about things of your life. I'm hoping maybe later we can talk about that. But it's just like, you are an awesome presence. I love watching your videos. You know, you just have this kind of no bullshit sort of shtick while also being feminine, like strong feminine, you know? So
You're so sweet. I don't know if I follow you on Twitter, so I'll have to find you on Twitter, and you can always DM me anything you have, like, question-wise. I'm pretty open about my life, actually, surprisingly. There are certain things you shouldn't be open about, but hey, why the fuck not?
So how was your flow this month?
Hasn't happened yet. I'm not worried, though. I've got the implant. I'll be okay. I got the implant. I feel it. It gave me anxiety, but I love it.
I actually have the one that's like
inside
me. Like
the IUD,
yeah. I tried the one that went in your arm, and it made me have like painful sex. Like I was like a super virgin every single time, and it was awful.
I have
so I had to get that changed, but
yeah, I have a syndrome that causes that for me anyway. So I just
awful.
it sucks. It sucks really, really bad, and you just kind of have to deal with it, and sometimes it hurts and sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes a little bit of pain isn't bad.
True.
That's all I'll say about that topic.
yeah. I mean, I can imagine like having to deal with that and getting used to it, but it was really painful to like just suddenly experience. It was like, wow, this is awful.
It's like, what's going on down there? Why is this happening?
And it was fine.
The IUD scares the crap out of me.
I made a joke and it turned into a conversation.
Oops.
Oh, that's how it works here.
Talk about it. We always talk about birth control. Always, always, always. Like, I just...
Well, you can talk about birth control. Just leave out the gross parts and just stick to your vaginas. Talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, my vagina is very
My vagina's
happy.
doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's doing pretty great. Yeah. We've been hanging out a lot. It's been all right.
I bet they're doing pretty good too. But
oh goodness.
Yeah. Anyways,
you need to come on one of our regular shows. I'm going to put that invite now because you're a lot of fun.
That would be fun.
Hell yeah, but we're going to be talking about the calendar like every time probably.
Yeah.
But
it's hard not to.
Yeah,
it's a big deal.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. I hope it's an even bigger deal than I hope it's going to be.
I'm really stoked about it.
So far, like, we can already...
Checking now, but I mean, over 50% in not even 24 hours that the campaign went live. So that's fucking amazing right there.
Yeah.
Just because we reach our $500 goal doesn't mean that we don't need more, because we want to do a lot more. And we've put a couple of milestones in there. I mean, I know there's a lot of information on the site. You don't want to look through that. Just look at the pretty pictures, just like a Playboy. Well, nowadays, like a Playboy, since they don't have any nudity. But some of our milestone goals is like at $700, we want to offer like a small, like photo, like a small poster, actually a postcard, but ignore that fact. We can actually start putting these on our tiers. So I think we're going to sell those for like $5 a piece. That if you want to get that.
And all these sexy pics.
They'll be separate from
these are
they'll be like those, but they'll be slightly smaller. So those are a separate thing.
Mm-hmm. And these will be autographs, so these are worth more. But yeah. We got lovely little Shagrin, and here's Wren with her booty. And me. And me. But yeah.
But
those
also,
are $25 for autograph photos on the Indiegogo campaign, but then you can also get better deals if you buy more. So yeah.
So I'm trying to go over the milestones on.
Okay.
In other words, Well, yeah, I started talking about the milestones, 700, 800. So if we get to $800, we want to offer a special wall calendar that features all of the months and all of the models on a special poster. And I think that would be a really great item to have. At $1,000, we want to offer a photo book. So all of the photos that the models give to us, I mean, we have to choose one for the calendar, but we don't want to like not use the other photos. So we want to put them all into a photo book. So you can get a small little book that features all of the photos that were submitted to us that we're allowed to use, you know, to flip through them, maybe jerk off to if you want. Good for men and women to jerk off to. And then at $1,200, we want to offer a special poster of one of our lovely ladies, like a special spread, maybe do like a veterans theme or what have you. We're not really sure at this point, but it is something that we're looking into just to do of one girl. We kind of want to get Mercedes Carrera, but she hasn't gotten back to me yet if this is something that she would want to do or not. She's a very busy woman, so, you know, I imagine that once the campaign's done, we'll get a final confirmation from her. But if not from her, I'm sure like Stuttering Soliloquy or, you know, reading Wren might want to do it. So, and of course, if we get even more money than that, then we can do other posters or even more calendars to sell. So the more money we get from this, the more we can do. And we want to do so much with this. We want to do T-shirts. I mean, Shagrin was saying she wants a trucker hat of the lovely ladies logo.
Yes.
Do stickers. We want to do
I would wear one.
everything we can to help support this, not just to put beautiful women out there, but also a way to get support out there for men and also give more money to the charity. So.
And awesome.
Donate till it hurts.
Yes. And share. Click. Click the fuck out of that shit.
Oh, goodness.
And we've gone silent.
Oops.
Sorry. I was replying to someone in the chat. Oh. There's no political correctness here. I don't understand. But I'm gonna grab some water and some chapstick.
Are they still going on about Blair White? Oh my God! You know, why don't you start complaining when Blair White accepts our invitation to appear in the calendar? Then you can complain.
Right.
We don't even know if Blair White's interested in doing this. And in fact, we just made a casual aside. We also made a casual aside about Karen Strawn. We don't know if she's going to be in the calendar.
She kind of looks like a boy. Do you not want her in? Yeah, it's just like it's stupid. Like, okay, you don't think that, you know, trans people are women. Get over it. We think she's hot and it's our calendars and we want to support veterans. So,
you know,
you can't really get mad at that.
So you get your way if Blair White says no to us, you know, so.
Right. Yeah. Then you can be happy. But hey, I might still ask Theron Meyer. She's cute.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking trans people in the anti-SJW community that are gorgeous. So I don't give a fuck if they got a dick or a pussy. If they look like a woman, it fits the theme.
Here's the other kicker with our calendar, which makes me a little sad, but we have to keep it PG-13-ish. You're not going to see genitals. You're not going to see, if Blair White's in there, you're not going to see her penis. You're not going to see studded vagina. I mean, I know I want to, but you're not going to see it on the calendar. So, I don't know. I'm amazed by like the responses people are giving to us on this. It's just like, we're trying to do something unique, something different. In fact, a lot of people I've talked to about this said that they've tried to do something similar and just didn't know how to do it.
Right.
So sooner or later, this was going to happen. I'm just amazed that I get the privilege of being the first.
Right, and it's a big deal. It's kind of groundbreaking. It's kind of a really cool idea. I think as soon as Medusa mentioned it to me, I was just like, well, that's a really, that's a pretty cool idea, and I'd love to be a part of it,
See, I did that by design. I'm like, if we do this, we need to have like modern Medusa and reading Wren going out there talking to the women, because if it was like just me going out there, it's like, hey, would you like to be in a calendar? It's like, why is this creepy guy talking to me? I'm not going to send him my pictures.
Hey, little girl, want to be in a movie? Yeah, I can understand that. Plus, I know Medusa and stuff, so it helped a little bit to just be like, oh, hell yeah, of course. And I took a specific picture to give her for the campaign and stuff, and then I told her even that I have more risque photos that I would take for the calendar itself, because you don't want to give it all away.
Yeah, you want to work for it.
Right, so if people are paying for the calendar, they get, a little bit more.
See, with a girl like you, I'm willing to buy the dinner, the flowers, the chocolate, the roofie, the alcohol.
Oh, God. I come back and it's turned into a flirt fest.
Hon, I'm an easy whore. Of course I'm going to flirt.
If Karen and Blair are in there, I'll have to buy it. Mercedes Carrera is in there too. Don't forget about that. She is sexy.
Yeah. Yep. That'll be cool. I can't wait to see what she does.
Pointing two different directions.
Well, I just can't wait to see what she does for the photo, because I'm pretty stoked to see it, like actually see what she comes up with.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see what all of y'all. I mean, yeah, definitely her, but it's like getting to like edit all of your pictures and putting it all together. I'm just looking forward to that, because not even for that reason. Shut up, dick-minded freak.
Fuckwad said, Angie's cat isn't the only one.
She finally shut up, though. Oh my god. Ugh.
Now, if only the other cat would shut up.
I don't even hear him anymore. Him.
She's just. It's a Siamese cat, so she's really chatty and loud. So she's just freaking all the way out. She's like, I don't know what's happening to my body. I'm going to scream. And I'm like, stop it. Just shut up.
Yeah. We have a old cat. He's like black and white and really fluffy. And he meows like all the time, like every time we come into the kitchen, because he thinks that he's going to get food. But he will not stop eating if you keep feeding him. Like we'll like feed, like pour food in his, he'll eat it all, and then someone else comes out and he'll be like, meow, meow, give me food. Angel.
Yeah, that's the way these dogs are. They're just always looking at me for food.
I'm Deadpool.
Yes, this is my boyfriend Deadpool.
I'm smiling if you can't tell.
Oh, we can tell, all right.
Yeah.
There's just something to say.
Bend over.
I love Andrew. I'll put that out there for everyone to know. I love you, Andrew.
I know, it's okay, everybody.
Yeah.
I can't think what I was gonna say.
You're like one of the people from fucking ow. I was gonna say you're like from one of those cartoons where they don't show the heads of the parents.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just come in here and just have a different face on my shirt.
Heisenberg next time.
Yeah, I'll Heisenberg it next time. Oh yeah, I'm just in the back making meth. No big deal. 99% pure.
Oh my god.
I'm
You have a Mega Man shirt.
Ooh, I like that. I like Mega Man.
What that?
I was gonna ask if you knew real quick.
Okay, we get to watch them have a conversation about something.
Oh goodness. We could try to
So-
ad lib it.
I want to ask you soliloquy while you're on here. I'm
Yeah.
getting better at saying your name. Now, you said that, after seeing the red pill, you really became focused on men's rights, but you said that you still cared about them beforehand. What got you initially into caring about men and their issues?
Oh, well, it was sort of always a thing because I had noticed men weren't able to cry or do much of anything, and it was always men that were the providers and stuff like that. You get that role, and not only did feminists maybe be like, well, that's bullshit, why can't a woman always work, right? So that's when I started to realize that it worked both ways. Women have issues, men have issues, but it seems like women's issues get focused on. And so I had kind of noticed kind of all the flack men get, and I hadn't really given it as much thought or whatever as debunking feminists and stuff like that. But after watching the red pill and stuff, I was like, wow, this happens to a lot more people and on a lot deeper level. Because I had my sister had children with 2 different men, and both of them she demands child support from, and they don't get to see their kids. And I thought that was bullshit. Yeah, they pay every month or whatever, and she'd be like, well, they're not shit. And then I'd see her spend her fucking, not food stamps, her fucking child support on McDonald's and stuff like that, or going out to eat or treating herself. And I'm like, well, that's not fucking fair. The guy is working his ass off to get that money. You slept with 2 different men. You got pregnant by them. They wanted nothing more than to see their kids. I used to have to sneak them to see their children. If I was babysitting, I'd call them and be like, hey, I've got my nephew here if you want to come visit. And it wasn't fair. So kind of hit home for me when they were talking about custody battles and stuff. And then I was like, well, maybe I am an MRA. Maybe that's because I don't adhere to a lot of labels, but I was like, maybe I could get behind that because that isn't fair. They haven't seen their kids in 3 or 4 years. I haven't either, but just wasn't fair, basically.
Yeah.
Wow. You're my new favorite
And that's what
woman
we're
of all.
trying to fight on, this unfairness in the world. Even if it doesn't have to do with specific legal rights, the fact that circumcision is legal, but also stuff child support, shit like that. It needs to be worked on really hard. Prison sentencing, fucking all kinds of shit. There's just endless issues that need to be talked about, and that's why we made this calendar and the website to talk about these issues.
Well, and in reference to the website, we tend to have more focus on sexuality itself, which the calendar kind of fits within. But we want to talk about sexuality for men in a positive way, which is actually getting more and more difficult to do in this society, because it seems like every time a man sexuality, it's immediately seen as rape. It's immediately the worst thing possible. And it's feminists are okay with girls doing porn. They're just not okay if men enjoy women doing porn. The moment a man enjoys a woman doing porn, he's objectified her. She is now a victim of his gaze. But if a woman watches it, she's empowered.
Exactly.
Male and having sexual desires is such a wrong thing. And one of the things we want to do on our site is say, no, it's not wrong. You are alive today because some male expressed his sexuality.
Well, and the other thing is women always want men to, they want men to come on to them. They want them to take them out on dates and pay for it and stuff. But then men aren't allowed to express sexuality. So it's they're supposed to make the first steps constantly, but as soon as it comes to making the first steps in the bedroom, he's a rapist.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where does that lead you? Or if a man doesn't come onto a woman when she wants him to, he's gay, he has something wrong with him. And I knew someone who dated someone who was pretty abusive verbally, and she would make him have sex with him 3 times a day. He would be late to work. And so that sounds great, but the thing is she would make him. She would say, I'll say that you raped me if you didn't. I'll say that you hit me if you don't. I'll cheat on you if you don't. I'll leave you if you don't. So he every single day had to deal with this. And then on top of that, she was always assuming he was cheating on her because he was worn out from having sex 3 times a day. So she'd insist on having his time cards from work. She'd say, you have to send me a picture of where you're at. And then the whole time she was cheating on him.
Yeah, I saw that one coming.
And it was it just bothers me so much because I was talking to him and he was telling me about it. And I was like, that's rape. She raped you. And he had no idea. All of his friends thought he was so lucky and stuff. But I was like, she raped you. I mean, he didn't even realize it.
He knew about it. Even if he realized that he is being raped, who's he going to tell? He can't tell the police because as far
his
as
friends didn't care.
Consenting to it. Friends won't listen to it because it's like, dude, you're getting free sex. You want sex 3 times a day? I've dated girls that even want sex once a week. So there's really very little places he can go to get any sort of assistance at all. And you're right, he is being raped on a daily basis.
And she used to beat the shit out of him too. And he one time put his hands on her to get him off of her, and she called the police.
Oh my God.
Did he get arrested?
No, they ended up diffusing the situation, but like there was one time he literally had to get out on his roof in the middle of the winter barefoot because she was using some manipulative stuff to get to him, acting like she was going to kill herself. He had to get out onto his roof in barefoot in the winter to get to his mother's apartment that was next door. He crawled through his bathroom window, walked outside in his pajamas to get to his mom's window, and had to knock on the door so he could get away from her. Like, he had no idea that was an abusive relationship. He had no idea that he was being raped. And that's when I realized that no one talks about men's issues. So it really bothered me. That's not fair to do to anyone. And then when you think about if the roles were reversed, what that would mean,
Oh, wow. So White Squall has a story himself. I guess the short version of this. He knew a guy who took care of his girlfriend when she lost her job and even gave up his own house to stay with her so she could keep her house. It lasted for about 6 months. She got a new job. He lost his, and she kicked him out 2 weeks later, literally making him homeless because he didn't get a new job within 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, and men are only equal to the amount of work they can put out. And now women aren't supposed to be providers. It's like, you don't have to cook your boyfriend dinner every day if he's, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You're a strong, empowered woman. But if a man is working full time and supporting you and paying your bills, make dinner. For fuck's sake, clean the house. It's not that difficult.
Well, I would even go so far as to say, look, if you both want to work, you both want to work. But, don't make it a gendered issue about who does what work at home. Communicate with each other. Don't feel like you're compelled to do it because, oh, well, I'm a woman and he expects me to do it. And then let it build up to a breaking point to where, like, you want to get a divorce because he doesn't do the dishes. Fucking talk to him. Tell him, look, we need to split the responsibilities. I know you work full-time. I work full-time. That's what a marriage is about. That's what a relationship is about, is communication.
Right.
But, I of these things that feminists have, and this is kind of related, but it's like I see these articles. It's like, you know, you should only be with a man who's willing to go down on you without expecting you to go down on him. And it's like, what the fuck? He's willing to give you pleasure, but you don't want to give him pleasure?
Oh yeah. I mean, it is a, usually just should be a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you get what you give. Like, if one person's doing something, you finish what they can't. You know, like, that's how that works. And, you know, sometimes it's 90-10, sometimes it's 50-50, but just depends on the day and who can do what. You should always be respectful of what other people are going through.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just disgusts me. So it disgusts me how men are treated in like gender roles and gender roles in general make me angry, because that like second wave feminist part of me, it hits me. But they're extremely toxic to men, less than I think for women.
Yeah. Because women enjoy a lot of the gender roles that are put upon them. And while men enjoy them to a point, there's just some things that men have gotten a bad rap for, that they really, it's just like common for men to be seen as pigs and, you know, disgusting pieces of shit and disposable. And it's like, you know, they have to, well, it's like all these high maintenance feminists, even, they want straight guys who earn a bunch of money and, you know, take care of them completely. And you know, they'll take advantage of the patriarchy when it suits them, but then, you know, not every man enjoys that lifestyle. Basically, they want someone who will, you know, support each other equally, and that's what I want to do. So,
right.
Well,
and it's okay if someone wants to be the breadwinner, anyways, girl or guy, but it's, you know, it's just not a good thing for any.
Well, when we really look at things, I mean, actually look at it, not through the feminist lens. Like, we talk about male disposability. Feminism has a problem because not even 1% of 1% of 1% of men are in power. I mean, the vast majority of men are not in power. And we go back like 100 years, men were required to work 7 days a week or 6 days a week and then go to church for 1 day a week. They didn't get a day off. Many had to work in mines, like a mercury mine, which the toxic fumes from that you can die from, or a gold mine, which also often have cave-ins. That you went into a mine, there was a good chance you wouldn't come back out alive. And then feminists can sit there and complain, well, women had to be in the kitchen and raise the kids. And it's like, because anyone in their right mind would not want to switch places with a man.
Right.
I mean, there were female coal miners in the 19th century, but they were a minority. Most people who did any tough, dangerous jobs was a man. Men have never had it good. And yet feminism only wants to focus on the very, very top level and then say all men benefit from patriarchy. No, only a very select few benefit from patriarchy. Almost everyone else doesn't.
I completely agree. But on that note, I do have to take off. I've got to make some dinner, speaking of being in the kitchen. So it was really great chatting with you guys.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, and if you need anything in regards to the campaign, just shoot me a message and I'm here for you. Right, bye, guys.
Yeah, we'll be tweeting it out every day. I'll send it in the group chat that you're in as well.
Yeah.
If not, I'll add you to it. But talk to you soon, hopefully.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
See ya. She's nice.
140.
Yeah, I really like her. I'm glad that she's on board with all of this.
400.
So,
Yeah, I'm glad that she's going to be in the calendar.
so do you want me to use all 20 for gas? You want me to use 12 or 15? Use 5? Huh?
Thank you. All right, sorry. All right, so let's see how the Indiegogo campaign is doing. Are we still at 54%?
Looks like we've kind of been staying there, but checking it periodically.
271.
Are we really?
Awesome.
God, it's been like a little, like 13 hours, and we're at like 70%. That's awesome.
Mhm.
It's like half a day has
Thank
gone
you.
by, and we're like, oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you said 271. I thought you said 71%.
Oh, no. Yeah, 271.
Okay, no, we're at still 54. We're at 54%. Okay. But still, that's awesome that we're halfway there.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Do you mind if I read out the names of the people who donated so far that aren't anonymous?
Where are you looking at that? Are you looking at perk reports or
Backers.
what?
Backers?
Oh, is there a backers button? As long as they're not anonymous, I don't see why not, because their name is public anyways. People can see it. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Backer.
Jesse Ramsey donated $25. Prentice Reed donated $30. He's an awesome dude. He was on one of our streams, I think.
Many of our streams, actually.
Yeah. James Pruitt donated $1. That's awesome. If you guys can donate even $1, that's great. Your name will be in one of the calendars, like at the end, as a thank you. The Purple Pilgrim donated $25. Thank you so much.
I'll be your purple penguin.
Purple Pilgrim. All right. Shannara Steam donated $5. Your boy Pat donated $25. And Night Runner MRA donated $85. Thank you so much for that.
Jack Barnes, by the way.
Jack Barnes. I think I know who that is.
Yeah, I've done a few things with him on my channel. We often have talks. Like, he'll just call me up randomly and we'll just talk about men's rights and stuff like that. So he's a really awesome dude. He's also a truck driver too, kind of like Magnus. In fact, I've argued that you never see Magnus and Jack in the same room. I think they're the same person.
Hi. Welcome back.
You now notice her? She's been back for like 5 minutes.
I didn't want to interrupt.
I have been looking at the freaking campaign, so.
See, now you know what
busy.
it's like. You keep sending me messages when I'm like doing screen share. It's like, why are you not looking at my messages? I can't see them.
I
Now
know.
you know what it's
Oh. Sorry, my back hurts.
Shall we?
Well, you should ask if Shagrin will massage your back.
Oh, yes. Let's do a special pinup
I don't
photo with a massage theme. That would be amazing. That would probably be a 360 photo shoot.
I wish that I was better at photo editing because I thought it'd be really funny if I got an Indian costume, since I know I don't look it, but I'm Native American. A lasso around me, and I was doing one of those faces and like pulling.
That's awesome.
And then the other side is me in a cowgirl outfit, like pulling the lasso.
That is amazing.
I can do stuff like that, but I'm just not that.
Please
Not
send
that.
to me. That's
I
awesome.
like what Polaris just says. He's like, I'm trying to figure out what this is all about, but I keep getting distracted by the boobs. Well, let me put it to you simply. Tits and facts. That's all this is. Tits and facts.
In your face on a calendar if you donate. And it's going to be awesome. Just fucking wait, bro. If you can't donate even $1, just fucking share it. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. Share it on your mom. Share it on fucking Minds, on motherfucking Tumblr. I don't care. But tweet it at people who might find it interesting and get it out to more people. Just tag everybody that comes up in your fucking follow list. just shit it out to everyone like a newborn baby. because tits. That's why.
Yes, we get it. You do explain it to us.
I don't have to explain tits. I think I think I got a good
grasp of them.
Oh yeah. You can really get around the concept.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, fucking Mercedes Carrera is gonna be on our calendar, so fucking share that shit, bro. It's gonna be amazing, and all the other sexy ladies, because not one of them is gonna be non-sexy. We choose the prime sexylicious bitches, even though that might sound objectifying. Sorry. What'd you say, Shagrin?
I said we don't have an Uggo in the bunch.
Yes, exactly.
Let me put it this way for all of those who love Shagrin as much as I do, is that for the 2017 calendar that we're doing, which you can get for $5 on our campaign, it's going to be a digital PDF, but Shagrin is wearing boots. Oh, yeah.
Boots and boops. Boobies, booties, and boobies. Wait, booties, and yeah, two booties. Two different kinds of booties. There you go.
Boobs and booties. Again, yes. That's what you do.
Yes.
It's like a boot sandwich.
Yes. Perfect. That's awesome.
Oh my goodness. By the way, I did hear y'all's little love fest of me, and I felt just warmed my heart.
Wait, where? On our last stream?
Just left, and I had to go get the kids. I still had the stream going, and I was listening to it while I was picking up the kids. I was like, oh, they really do like me.
Yeah, we always do that. I hear people talking about me after I leave sometimes, too. It's like, yeah. Yeah,
I never listen because I'm afraid people are insulting me whenever I leave. I'm like, I don't want to hear that.
My first stream with Medusa, I need to download that stream and just cut that little clip where she calls me a sexy biatch. That was hilarious. I need to get that down. Yeah, you called me a sexy biatch. I was like, I need to cut that down and just have a reaction of.
Yes. I wanted to download that stream anyways because I just wanted to show me dancing and Mad Cat showing off his tits.
Well, I was going to say what Shagrin should do is download that clip and then have a reaction shot and then show me dancing surprise
No, y'all's first stream that y'all had me on, not just the dancing.
Oh really? I called you sexy biatch on the first one.
Yes,
that's funny.
You did. And I was like, oh, well, that's nice of her.
Yes, of course.
I was like,
tell her like it is.
Well, you are a lot of great fun, Shagrin. I I was nervous speaking to you at first, even though you were like confirmed to be on this calendar, because I didn't want you to think I was like some creep and all of that. And I was just like so reserved talking to you because I was like, I don't want to ruin a potential chance for a friendship because you're just such a great personality.
Oh.
So.
Well, I did not get the creeper vibe. Not even a little.
Okay.
I've gotten the creeper vibe from some people already.
Good. That's good.
But you've been nothing but respectful to me, so.
Well, it's like I said to you once. I mean, you're an amazing mother, which, every time I think about how great of a mother you are, I keep thinking about my childhood and how I wish that, and this will sound weird, I wish you were my mother because I think I would have done a lot better if I had someone who's like you as a mother.
Well,
Not that I don't love my mother. She has her great moments, but
yeah.
But then you're also a wonderful wife, and it's like, I have nothing but respect for you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, same here.
With the kids and everything, I always just try to be the adult that I needed growing up and didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just what I'm trying to do. And I'm so sorry, I totally cut off Medusa. Go ahead, honey.
You did? I don't remember what I was gonna say, so
I'm sorry, I talked over you.
No worries. I just posted the link to the Indiegogo campaign, and I reminded people that I'll take off my dress if we reach our goal. But I doubt that'll happen while we're streaming. But hey, if it goes for a long time,
there you go.
That's
Hashtag jiggle.
Yep, I know. Yeah, I jiggle a lot because my restless leg, whatever.
You're voluminous. That's what they are.
Yep.
That's the word you're looking for.
Perfect.
Well, that's okay because my hands shake. So.
Yeah, my hands shake too, but those are easy to just ignore. My legs are just like helping. I don't know if it's helping or not helping with the boobs, but.
Do you have a little bit of LRS?
Yeah, probably.
RLS, sorry.
Probably. I went to the doctor for it one time, and all they said was take iron pills, and I tried that, and it didn't work. And then I find out that they let me go in for that without telling me I didn't have insurance anymore. I was like, really?
That is
that fucking sucks. But yeah, it's just something I deal with. Like, for me, it's calming, so I don't really care. And Andrew doesn't seem to mind either, so I do it in my sleep sometimes.
Someone just commented in the chat that they're jealous of my beard, that they have bad genetics. Girl, I didn't get a good beard until I was like, I don't know, 32. Like before then, I would just have patches grow all over my face, and none of it ever connected together. So, if you're not having a good beard now, just wait it out. It'll eventually come.
It'll eventually come.
I needed to shave. I wanted to shave today, and I forgot to. So.
No worries. The manlier, the better, to contrast our lovely ladiness.
Everyone says that this is gynocentrism, and it's like, a guy made this. A guy thought this idea up. How gynocentric is that,
Yeah.
Why is that a problem, though, if we're raising money and awareness?
Right.
Like, why is that a
women
issue?
controlling the narrative?
Mm-hmm.
That's how people view this, is that because we're doing a girly calendar, because we're putting girls on a pedestal, which technically we are, I mean, let's not kid ourselves, but because we're doing that, we're saying that women have more value in this movement than men do.
Yeah, that's not true at all. That's just...
It is true to a point that, look, it was Cassie J, a woman, a feminist woman, who brought awareness of the red pill to the mass media. to the world, where
Okay,
many men
yeah.
before her tried to do the same thing. This is a common problem where people take the word of a woman over a man, even within the men's movement itself.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
there have
okay.
been
I see
some
what-
women to take advantage of that, to use it as a way to get themselves more views, more subscribers, more Patreon money than a man who really is trying to get help out there and is not getting anything at all.
Yeah, I misunderstood what you meant, because I took it as like literally women have more worth than men in the men's movement. But yeah, women are definitely more accepted, I guess, talking about it. And
Yeah.
it's different from a man talking about it. It's just like, wow, if a woman cares about this, then I probably should too.
And to some degree, we're using that to our advantage. We know that people would want to buy a calendar with a beautiful woman on it. So we're going to sneak in there some facts about men.
Right?
Because-
we're just filling a demand.
Yeah.
Demand.
Well, I mean,
If the calendar.
I think they're doing the same thing that we always get on feminists about, by like judging the motives of the man by like his actions.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe they are trying to judge the girls' motives, the ladies that are in this calendar, our motivation, which if they would talk to any of us, they would see our whole is to uplift men, to raise awareness for men. We're very centered on taking care of men's issues. And if they would just talk to us about it instead of jumping to a conclusion, because they're doing the same thing that feminists do, complaining with they're taking an action they don't like and attributing their own motives to it.
Yeah.
Well, something I said to a friend who kind of made me aware of someone doing this on his post on Facebook, criticizing me, so then I went on there and said it. It's like, even if this is the wrong idea, even if this is a bad idea, I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to get the message out there. We all are. But you know what? What are they doing? They're sitting there criticizing me. I don't see them trying to do something to get the message out there. I don't see them trying to raise money to do something. Maybe I'm 100% wrong on this, but I'm trying. And I'm fucking disabled.
I don't think you're.
What's their excuse? I mean, I wish I could go work a job. I wish I could pay this out of my own wallet instead of having to go on Indiegogo. I'm glad we went on Indiegogo because so many people are supporting it, but I'd rather do this out of my own hard-earned money.
Mm-hmm.
What is anyone else doing that wants to sit there and criticize us? Oh, you're just making this all about women.
I wouldn't let it get to you, honey. Because
I'm not gonna let anything get to me for this entire campaign, because fuck the haters.
I really don't see the point in letting it get to you. These girls, I mean, we're having fun doing this, yes, and our hearts are in it, and we all want to help in more than just posing and smiling pretty for the camera. We want to get the word out. We want to do whatever we can. And I wouldn't let them discourage you on that. I just keep on trucking, honey, because I mean, people are going to say negative things. There's always going to be somebody who's going to say that you're doing it wrong, or you should do it this way or that way, but they're not doing it.
Right.
So
I know it sounds like I'm making a big deal out of this, and it's just because I'm talking about it, but honestly,
it's just addressing
after a few points of the conversation, I kind of made fun of them while I was doing it because I'm a shitlord like that. Then I just stopped talking about it. I just walked away from it. This is not really affecting me, but, I'm the angry egalitarian. That's my shtick. I get angry.
I gotcha.
Once I leave this channel, I probably won't think about it again. But, while I'm on the air, I'm going to Hulk out.
Well, I just didn't want you to be discouraged.
No,
I don't do
I'm not. You know what encourages me right now is like you and Soliloquy being on this show with us, talking about how excited you are. That's what I'm focusing on. That's what has me so ecstatic. And the fact that we're at 54% in 13 hours.
Yeah.
That has me gyrating with excitement.
Gyrate.
Yes, I do gyrate.
That's great.
I feel like a rabbit in My Little Pony though, because I'm like, aren't you excited? I'm so excited. Are you excited? I'm excited.
Yes. I'm pretty fucking
I
excited.
know I'm gonna annoy somebody today.
I'm going to start calling you Applejack.
Or Pinkie Pie.
Actually,
Well, but
my
she's Southern, so.
my nephew, my oldest nephew, Rhino, that's what I call him. He calls me Pinkie Pie. He says, "You are Pinkie Pie." I'm like, "I'm not Pinkie Pie."
That's hilarious.
So if Pinkie Pie and Applejack had a baby pony, it would be you.
Pinkie
Yeah, probably.
Although that would be quite
Or
difficult.
no. Apple pie.
Apple pie.
Apple pie.
I love apple pie.
I make apple empanadas, but I don't make apple pie. I haven't made one yet.
Apple and bananas in a pie?
Empanadas.
Oh, empanada. Okay.
Oh, I thought you said apple and banana pie. I was like, that sounds kind of good.
No, but I do like Nutella. Those two together. Those are good.
Mm-hmm. Andrew's
I'm
bringing me Taco Bell.
Shut up! You're triggering me.
Triggered.
I'm like an hour away from a Taco Bell, and I
Oh my
miss
God.
it so much. I want it. I want an empanada.
I really need to make a GIF where I'm shaking my tits, but but it says triggered.
Yes. Oh, please do.
Oh,
That would be
You
hilarious.
get a GIF of you eating an empanada and it's spilling on your tits.
yeah, okay. As long as it wasn't too hot.
You have to like eat a cold one though. Ugh. That way it
Maybe-
scald
maybe-
the girl.
A little bit warm.
Maybe.
I mean, I've had hot wax dripped on me, so I doubt it would be that bad.
It just sounds.
Yeah, I never did it after that, but it wasn't that bad.
I've had hot wax poured on me.
I'm sure you have.
I used to have a lot of my pictures from BDSM days.
Oh, me too.
The only wax,
I was
eyebrows.
16.
That's about it with me.
What's up?
Just eyebrows. So the only hot wax I've ever done was eyebrows, and I almost punched her. She did it. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna punch you, but I'm not going to because it's not your fault. I paid for this." Oh, eyebrow waxing is awful.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yes, this is
But-
amazing.
Check out our Indiegogo campaign.
I want to look where we're at now.
Fucking our website though, LLMM.com is it's up now. It's pretty fancy. We already talked about it a little bit, but there's all kinds of shit you can check out there.
Technically,
and-
today's our official launch of the website.
And yeah, fucking first however many people to sign up for the website, not even subscribing to the newsletter, just signing up as a member gets you into a drawing for the
Video
for-
games.
video games. And you can find the list on the website. Yeah,
Yeah, on the news
under
section.
Monday giveaway.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you can earn points on the website by uploading a profile picture or making a post. Right now, Shagrin's in the lead with like 28 points. So, who's going to, what patriarchal shitlord is going to knock her down in her place?
Come at me, bros. I think Medusa's probably going to end up like just snatching my weave and just throwing me down.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
I don't know. I kind of want to get in a fight with Shagrin just so she can like pin me down and maybe give me a spanking.
No.
Oh my.
I should write a fanfic.
Fan fiction. Do it. We still need to read the fan fiction that someone wrote about me and Angie.
Hi. That should be like something we do if we like double our goal.
True.
Just saying.
Honey badger.
What about the honey badgers?
I'm trying to find them on Twitter. I can't fucking find them.
Oh, honey badger bite. I think they're like kind of shadow banned because whenever I type their name in TweetDeck, it doesn't auto-generate, but it does for other people. So I think like Twitter has something on there that doesn't allow you to complete it.
Cool.
But we have been invited on the Honey Badger stream on the 19th to help them get to Australia. So definitely check that out.
Cool.
We're not going to talk about the calendar on that one. So
Unless they ask.
if they ask, yeah, we'll talk about it. But we won't talk about it if they don't ask, because that's about them raising money to go to Australia, which they should go to Australia. So if you have a little extra money after donating to our campaign, go ahead and give them $1, you know, because every little bit helps.
Yep. Everything.
And then after that, you still have a little bit of money. Give me money in my Patreon so I can get a better computer and health insurance.
Mad Cat should have health insurance. Yes.
Yes.
Hopefully it's better than mine because.
Right, me too.
Well, I
Maybe
am on Medicaid right now, but that's just as valuable as not having insurance. So, at least for dealing with my disability. So,
I understand that.
Yeah. But hopefully this campaign will introduce us to all kinds of stuff and, you know, just get the message out there and help us more projects from here on. We want to fucking continue to do calendars each year if we can, which that would be pretty fucking sweet. So.
and I will say this, that while we are donating a large portion of our proceeds to charity, and then after that we kind of split amongst all of us, I mean, if we only do 100 calendars, which would still be awesome, not any of us will really make a lot of money on that. But if we like get, you know, $1,000 or even $10,000, and then, you know, we put all that into products and then make sales, that's a potential for many of us to make a little extra money. And that's enough for me. Maybe I could get insurance. Maybe I could get a better computer. So, I mean, the main goal is not for us to make money. That's more of kind of like on the side. We want to recognize people for their hard work. But, you know, the more that we can do with this, the more potential that we can help, you know, every one of us.
Yeah. And just men's rights in general, spreading the word about this kind of stuff, because it needs to be talked about more. And this is just our way of doing it right now, I guess.
Well, it's a great way of doing it, in my honest opinion, because it's different, it's unique. You know, I think a lot of people can get behind it. I mean, we have 9 backers within 13 hours who say that this is a good idea.
Yeah. Even Janice Fiamingo said that it was a good idea.
Yeah.
A neat idea.
A Canadian awesome idea. Oh, I love her so much. I would love to have her on a show sometime. I know she's a very busy woman. But yeah. I mean, why not? I mean, everyone loves boobs. You know, so why not use boobs to help men, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Boobs are awesome.
Yeah.
and butts and basically every other part of the lady. But yeah, it's not going to be a nude calendar, but it will be very sexy. Just
someone in the chat has asked Chef Awesome, Modern Medusa, have you thought about talking with the honey badgers? Actually, I have talked to the honey badgers. I've given the idea to Brian Martinez. I've let him know about it, but his main focus right now is on the Australian campaign, so I don't blame him for not really thinking about it any more than that. I've talked to Hannah Wallen about it, and she's super excited about it. So, I mean, a few of them do know about it. Hopefully, maybe within a week or so, or sometime during this campaign, they'll have us come on the show and talk about it. But, I mean, if you want us to be on one of their shows, start tweeting at them. It's like, hey, you know, get Modern Medusa to come on your show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or me. It'd be a nice reunion because I haven't been on a honey badger show in like, I think like 2, maybe 3 years. Because I used to be a member of the honey badgers, so.
Yeah. Fucking tweet it out to anybody that would be interested in having us on a show or just sharing it in general, or mirroring the video. I encourage people to do that, not just this video, but mainly the Indiegogo campaign video that I uploaded yesterday. And yeah.
A big thank you to Pig and Minotaur. I think that's his name. He was saying how much he likes my beer. He actually made a recommendation on someone. I forget their name at the moment, but they kind of sent them a message suggesting that we be on it. He was saying something like, you know, get out your Star Wars cosplay outfit, because he's a big Star Wars fan, I guess, or something. But I'm going to try to reach out to him and see if he wants to help us out with this calendar. Well, do a stream about us on the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, I did reach out. I did try contacting NC Clark and Missy J, see if maybe we can be on Girls on Topic, or maybe I could be on Clark Over Coffee. I know I've been on a few of their shows, so.
Nice. Yeah.
But anyone and everyone. We want to do as much as we can to put the word out there. I mean, we want every single day we're looking at this like, what can we do today to get the word out there? What can we say? What can we do? Because we really believe that strongly in this project. And anyone who wants to help, just kind of have that attitude of, I want to see this project succeed. What can I do? I can go ahead and send a tweet. I can make a Facebook. I can make a video. I can link to their video. I could mirror their videos. You know, anything you can do to help put the word out there is going to help us a great deal.
Yep. Did you talk to Irate Bear?
Oh, that's who it is. Irate Bear. I haven't spoken to Irate Bear yet because, like, after that conversation, I kind of went to sleep. I stayed up all night long because I wanted to get the campaign out and just start tweeting it the like first moment it did. So
we could contact Bearing and Sugar Tits. I should probably do that. She had me on one of her streams a little while ago.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was really awesome. But yeah, people keep suggesting
with them, but
people keep suggesting that we have Sugar Tits in the calendar, and like I don't think they realize that she doesn't show her face. So it would either be like her just a bear cartoon, or it would be like her body and then the bear head
mask
on her face. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I would encourage that highly. Tweet at her and tell her to wear a mask in it.
She's got the one fan art where she's all the bear's all done up in BDSM gear.
Yeah. I drew like a little cartoon of that too.
I might be open-minded if it was just a body with a cartoon bear on it, but no, we're not going to use a drawing. I want to use all
No,
photos.
no, not a drawing. It would have to be a person.
Yeah.
I was just saying it was funny. That's all.
Just sugar tits and a bear mask and nothing else. That's what Skittles and McStabby Pants said.
Well, you know, I would like Sugar Tits to send that to me anyways, just for my personal collection, you know, just putting that out there.
Of course, of course. But yeah.
Hannah asks, at Handle Randall, asks, how do you mirror a video? Well, since you have a cell phone and not a laptop computer, you basically just have to download the video and then upload it onto your channel. And how I do it, because I have a desktop, is I just have a plugin for Firefox that just allows me to download any video from YouTube. But there are websites you can go to, plug it, the link, and I'll help you download it. So that's basically how you mirror a video. So my question is, let me see if I can find it. Oh man, I lost it. Oh, here it is. So my question is, who should I flog in the calendar?
Who should you flog? I have a
Yes.
flogger, but I don't know. Depends on who wants to have a BDSM theme, I guess. I don't know if that would be a that would be a thing, but
Oh, don't worry, Shagrin. I'd let you use a safe word.
is she hiding?
Yeah, she is.
Come back.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Y'all guys remember, Sunday school teacher. Sunday school teacher.
Oh, come on.
Hey,
Everybody
I
enjoys
think
a
some
little
of the
flogging.
Sunday school teachers be some of the kinkiest girls. I'm just saying.
Papa Bear, help me. No, save me.
Oh, why? Our Chagrin just put in the chat. We're now at 296. We're at 59% of our goal.
Yay! I'm so happy.
Warrior of Keck. He's just
Thank
our
you.
new donation.
Thank
Yay.
you, Mr. Kick.
Thank you, Mr. Warrior of Keck.
Yeah, we're going to need to put up an update soon. Yeah, it is. So yeah, I mean, we do have a couple of different tiers. We do have the $1 tier. We encourage everyone, you know, like just $1. I mean, you might not think it's that big of a deal, but it's like we said in the little video we had. It's like if 500 people donated $1, we'd have it, you know. So $1 really is powerful. But, you know, we've got the $5 digital calendar, which is from July to December of this year, which you'll get some lovely pictures of Chagrin in her boots. And some facts as well. I mean, we've planned out what each month is going to be for the rest of this year and 2018 and the facts that go with it. So we're well prepared for that. We just got to do a final edit of all of the pictures and get all the names uploaded at the end of the campaign. $15 will get you our calendar. You know, it's a $20 value, and you get it for $15. Plus, you also get the $5 digital calendar.
Yeah, boy.
Then we got the autograph photos, and those will be very nice because they will be signed by our three lovely ladies. But the best one, I mean, if you can swing it, you know, $75 best bang for your buck. It's a $100 value. You get all three photos of our lovely ladies signed and sent to you. You get the calendar, the 2018 calendar, sent to you when it's finished printing. We're projecting October, but we're hoping to get it before then, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get the digital calendar. And kind of unofficial, but we're hoping that as we get into more milestones like the postcards, we'll probably throw that in there because that's only a $5 item right there. But we'll get some postcards for that. And if someone wants to have a one-on-one chat with Reading Wren or Modern Medusa, that's $1,000 right there. I mean, we don't really expect anyone to do it, but if someone really wants to, there you go. And you get to have a unique experience with one of these two lovely ladies.
Yeah, they're all pretty good deals. But yeah, these are some of the photos that we could sign for you. They're pretty neat, nice and glossy. And look, I got a fancy little signature on there. Yeah. Oh, so those are definitely gonna be fun. Let's see.
Sorry,
I just said in that because someone's talking about Sunday school teachers being the freakiest in the sheets. And I just said, Jedi in the streets, Sith in the sheets.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness. I'll pray for all of y'all.
Oh my.
But someone said something about Lacey Green being newly red pilled. You know what? The great thing about this movement that we're in is that we're all highly skeptical. I mean, there are many of us that when we learned that Lauren Southern was in jail, I mean, our hearts went out to her, but at the same time, it's like you went into a foreign country to run a protest. I mean, you kind of put yourself into that situation. With Lacey Green, I mean, if she's red pill, if she actually is, she's woken up and realized, oh my God, I've been a horrible cunt. I need to make up for this. I need to really make amends for all the stupid shit I've done. I'm all for it. But if she's just, spouting off, oh yeah, men need help, blah, 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 I'm going to remain skeptical. Her actions are going to demonstrate if this is for real or if she's just jumping the bandwagon because social justice warriors and feminists are getting more and more crazy and she wants to keep her head afloat. She wants to keep the money rolling in. So it's up to Lacey Green to prove to me, to convince me that she's changed.
I agree. But Ram Bam 3000 just donated $2 in super chat, so thank you so much for that. I will put that towards the calendar because I'm guessing that's what that's for. Because you said I thoroughly approve of this project. So
it's not $2, £2.
£2.
So how much is?
I didn't notice the little sign. Sorry. But yeah, anything helps. If you can't donate to Indiegogo or we prefer to go to the paypal.me/lovetheseladies. Feel free to donate in the super chat, but those are the two main places for the campaign specifically to get rewards at least.
Shagrin looks so cute trying to warm up.
I just need my little. I'm like literally like I think mentally I'm like 70 years old because I like crochet and I just want to sit and watch my shows, except my shows are on YouTube, and yell at kids who get on my lawn.
I think you need to borrow my Virgin Killer sweater.
I don't think that's gonna work. I think I'd be colder.
Hey, you never know. It's pretty warm.
Your boobs would be nice and toasty.
Yeah, the
and that's what matters
the warmness
most, right?
in the chest makes up for it.
So a couple people are talking about Lacey Green a little bit. Heartthrown Paladin, nice name. He's like, I don't know. I think Lacey Green isn't entirely a bad person and a con artist like Anita. Not that I forgive her tweets after Trump's election suddenly. And then the White Squall is like, she's just looking to talk to people on this side, trying to understand our points and issue. She hasn't exactly changed. She just has seen some bad stuff to come out of her side. And that's fair, but then I remember her discussion with Blair White and how she would talk over Blair White almost every chance she got and wouldn't give Blair White an opportunity to actually speak. And maybe she is just trying to find out about the other side, but, you know, call me a misogynist shitlord, but she needs to learn to shut up and actually listen to what people are saying if she really wants to hear our side.
I think she's learning how to do that. I think it's a slow process. I think she's getting humbler.
Yeah. I think women are often encouraged just to have that type of personality, like the overbearing, like, well, my opinion is more valid than yours kind of thing. Right. So I deserve to talk whenever I want, you know, that kind of attitude. And I feel like it's getting less and less recently because I know more and more women who aren't that way, or they are, like, you know, really outgoing, but not in like a bad way, you know. But she needs to learn to to put a dick in it.
You know, that dirty talk makes Shagrin turn red, so, you know, just...
Wow,
her hair is already red.
Yeah, Megan Gaines was a lot worse to Roman Millennial than Lacey was to Blair. Although I didn't really like when...
I want to watch that.
This whole time, the whole time through the debate with Lacey and Blair, Lacey was saying, oh, but this person's personal experience. Oh, but this person's personal experience. And then when they get on the topic of rape, and Blair says, yeah, I have been raped, Lacey just railroaded her.
Yep.
Yeah.
My narrative. Ugh.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I really did. I'm sorry, go ahead, honey.
Well, I was going to say, like, whenever, you know, all the personal experiences that support her opinions that she's heard about, those are what she pays attention to. And then, you know, when Blair talks about something that happened to her, it's like, well, that doesn't really support my narrative, so I'm just going to act like it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
But, you know, if Lacey Green does want to hear from other sides, then maybe we should invite her on this show. I will treat her with respect. Any guests we bring on here, I will treat them with absolute respect.
That would be hilarious.
So, I mean, I once tried to invite Gail Dines on here, and I would have treated her with absolute respect, even if she doesn't deserve it. So, you know, maybe if she wants to find out more, I'll send her an invite.
I mean, I want to be hopeful, but I want to be cautious as well with Lacey.
Yeah.
And I really think all she's trying to do is listen. And Christy Winters, I want to hire her for my PR because she is doing great for us so far. Christy Winters is making us look so good.
How so?
She's losing her ever-loving mind. Just trying to throw up, look what this guy said about you. Look what this guy said about you. Look what this guy said from like a year ago that I still have the screen cap for because I don't ever let things go.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
wow.
Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty
bad. I haven't had much interaction with her. I haven't really seen a lot of things she did. The only time was when she complained about how sexist YouTube is because of all the comments and attention she gets. And it's like, bitch, I wish I got that for my channel. I'd kill to have that kind of attention.
Yeah.
Most men would. And she's complaining, it's like, oh, it's sexist. And then Jacqueline Glenn got in on that bandwagon. It's like, oh, I've lost all respect for you.
Well, I mean, let's let's be honest. We girls, we have things that people like to look at.
Gay.
It's just how it is.
I like to look at your hair.
Yes, my hair is pretty. Anyway, we'll go with that. But anyway, if you're pretty and people like to look at you, people are going to come to your channel to look at you. It doesn't matter what you say. They want to see you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a lot going on. But anyway, with Christy Winters, she's like, look what Jeff Holiday said he would watch you in an adult movie, and then she goes off and talking about him jerking off to her, like 4 or 5 tweets. And then he says, one Jeff Holiday made a tweet a while back where he goes, I know her ideas are terrible, but I would watch Lacey Green in an adult film.
Oh, Lacey,
Can't
okay.
help it. She's cute. That's all he said. And she's like, he gonna think about you while he's jerking off and all stuff. And I'm just like, you are really obsessed with Jeff pleasuring himself. Like,
Well, it sounds like
people jack off
Jeff
to
to
me.
pleasure himself over her instead of Lacey Green, that she's jealous.
well, obviously, because he said to her, I wouldn't. Here's the thing: she called him sexist. Then he said he wouldn't watch a porn with Christy Winters in it, and then she calls him sexist again. You can't win.
Well, it's kind of like that argument Anita once gave, like, oh, well, they made Laura Croft's boobs so big to appease men and it's so sexist. And then in the same video complains, they shrunk her boobs and it's so sexist. And it's like, big boobs, small boobs, they can't both be sexist.
How the fuck does that work?
It's because she has boobs at all, except for when Brianna Woolley's
boobs a bad thing, though. Well, I mean, besides the fact that boobs are awesome, and they should be expressed to their fullest power.
I think she's like one of those little old church ladies that gets mad when the kids are giggling in the back and she doesn't want anybody else to have any fun. And she's miserable, so she wants everybody else to be miserable. That's why I tweeted out, I quoted her tweet, and I put, old lady of the internet doesn't want young lady to have fun, film at 11. Because that's exactly how
That's awesome.
it's so bad. I'm just some dumb redneck college dropout, and I'm like posting replies that she can't respond to. And she's a gender studies professor. And she's getting owned on the internet by a redhead.
Okay. That's not fair to say to you because you being a dumb redneck high school dropout is far smarter than a gender studies professor. I mean, you've got at least 100 IQ points on her, and your southern accent puts you at the double digit. So, I'm sorry. I love you. Please don't hate me.
I think it's funny. No, she irritates me that she tried to make the Daddy-O-5 thing about her. She tried to make everything about her, and it's like, woman, it is about you. And yes, I will clap talk with that one. That makes me mad.
You're so.
I'll make a deal, guys. From now on, all the boob gists that people pay $5 for, I'll put it towards the campaign.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
We're gonna hit goal tomorrow. We'll hit it in an hour.
Well, it's boobs or butt, whatever. Or I can just fucking dance, or I can put a banana on my face. I don't fucking know. I can lick a shoe.
I want to. So, just as you said that, as you made that promise, we're suddenly at $10,000.
What? What?
I'm kidding.
I was like, hang on, wait, what?
That would be awesome.
Don't fucking joke about that shit. That's hilarious.
That's amazing. I just think Christy Winters is somebody that just needs to be taken down a few pegs. And I like doing it.
So what you're saying then is you want to peg her.
No, that's not what I said. I said taking down a peg.
Oh, I have a good idea.
There is a mate.
I have a good idea. If we get over 69%, then I'll take the dress off. How about that?
Keep it at what you said, honey. Make them work for
I
it.
think that's a good idea. Or something. I don't know. I could do
No, the 69 is you kiss a girl on the air.
There's no one here to kiss.
I'll put a wig on.
There's Andrew.
And some makeup.
What? Kiss Andrew?
Girl.
I'll put a makeup and some wig on. Or a wig and some makeup on.
Yeah, Andrew seems on board with the idea of dressing up like a woman so you can make out with him.
Well, I told him I want to put makeup on him.
I've already asked you.
I told you I want to do it for the stream, though.
Yeah, but I can't do it.
Anyways.
Let's do blackface. I'll be a black girl.
Okay.
I'll use the black and white. Okay, I'm going to.
You haven't taken a shower yet? Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna say Pagan Minotaur said, what about Memory Holiday? I would be happy to have her in it if she wants to submit photos, so go ahead and tweet it at her. Oh yay! I think this will cover it for a boobs gif. Awesome. Message me on Twitter or just fucking say in the chat what you want me to do in it, because I can wear and do whatever. So it's a custom GIF. So yeah, I will put that towards the campaign. Thank you so much. And then I'll post it on Twitter. If you're on Twitter as Rainbow3000, I don't know if you are or not, but I'll.
I mean, what do you want Andrew to do? Dress in drag and do the hula?
That works.
I was thinking of your Pumbaa doll for some reason.
I think he's in here, actually. Oh, God.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Pumbaa looks stoned.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Vanessa is more man than woman. She's only physically a woman.
True. Sexy on the outside. Something else on the inside. I don't know.
Well, you already speak like a man. You don't know how to use your words.
True.
Okay. Punching through walls works too. I scared somebody at work today because I was talking about the calendar and everything and how excited I was about it. And we were talking and I said, yeah, I mean, I'm really like strongly about this. I feel really strongly. I feel strongly about this issue and I feel strongly about kids issues. And if anybody ever like hurt a kid around me, I would totally cut them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The fact that you said that with a smile on your face scares me.
That's hilarious.
I'm slightly turned on.
At least you're passionate for the right reasons, not like, you know, you would stab kids. You'd stab people who stab kids.
Honestly, like, I've actually thought about it, and if I ever had an inkling that somebody was trying to hurt my children in any way possible, I don't think I'd think twice about snapping their neck. Just
Yeah, my mom would agree to that.
or maybe just, you know, pin to the jugular. I don't think I'd think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's again. I wish you were my mother, because then maybe my stepfather would have beaten me.
Oh no. I had my one of my sister-in-laws try to spank one of my kids one time.
Ooh. Ugh. I would get really pissed at that too.
I grabbed her by her little tank top and I flat out told her, next time you touch my kid, I'm putting you through a wall.
Snap, snap.
So, new
I'm not invited to your house no more.
new thing. Donate to my Patreon so I can clone Shagrin so I can have a wife.
Oh my god. Or me.
You don't want me, honey. I'm crazy. Papa Bear puts up a lot. The world doesn't need two of me.
Hey, I need two of you in my bedroom.
You know, I was thinking, you know, you dyeing your hair red I think like that was perfect for you because you are a crazy redhead.
I am.
And I love it. I love you as a crazy redhead.
I am not the female Rambo.
Excuse me.
Ram
No, she's
3000
more
just
like the female Terminator. She's a Terminatrix.
I'm saying that because
I'm a Terminator.
thinner.
Well, I can't even do a decent arm bar.
Tee. Oh man.
Although I have fully executed the sleeper hold before.
Oh
Why?
So
really?
that's not
What was your technique? Just nag them to death? But bum.
No, I jumped on his back and I grabbed him like this and I pulled and I ended up like pinching the nerve right there. And I realized like, cause he was a big tall guy, and I realized like all of a sudden his knees like started to just give way. I had to jump off before he and knocked me to the ground too.
What did you do on
Oh,
your
Papa
elbow
Bear's
there?
here.
What?
Papa
Wait.
Bear's in the chat.
Hey. That's where the carpet burned from being dropped on my head by Papa Bear.
Well, you kind of had it coming. I mean, you did put him in an armbar.
Not very well, apparently.
No, pretty well. I mean, he was still able to lift you, but I mean, your technique allowed you to not drop right away.
Yeah. Well, he actually was like holding me up a little bit, so he let me correct myself before I fell on my head. That.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, but I'll still be shit posting in the chat.
Can you not be shit posting while you're on the toilet? I mean,
Literally shit posting.
Oh my. You know who it is.
Go ahead.
Oh, just he was saying, he was trying to say, "Get him, girl." I said, "Well, you know who I was talking about." He's still my friend.
I'm very thankful for this campaign because I've gotten to meet you, and you're just such a delight. You're so fun.
Oh, thank you.
Want to
Like I
come
said,
over to your house and cook for you. That's just the thing. I like to cook for other people. So
I understand, but I don't let people in my kitchen.
that's funny because I always say that I would never let a woman in my kitchen unless she's doing the dishes.
Oh snap! Yeah, I chase people out except for family because they don't move; they just stay there, and I don't have the heart to throw them out.
Well, see, then I would purposely go into your kitchen so you would be forced to touch me to get me out of your kitchen. See how that would work?
You forget Papa Bear's there.
Okay, let me rephrase. I would purposely go into your kitchen so both of you would touch me.
That's funny stuff. I'm like freezing. And the AC isn't even on. No, Papa, I can't handle you. Get Skittles. Yeah,
Well, if you want to find Vanessa on Twitter, it's Vanessa W. Cheese. She loves her cheese. Speaking of which, I should have tacos tonight. I'm really in the mood for tacos.
tacos are good. I think I'm gonna have spaghetti.
Well, I had, I call it spaghetti, but it's actually linguine. I had chicken thighs on top of linguine Alfredo last night.
Nice.
Which was basically just cook the chicken separately, throw it on top of the pasta. But, I enjoyed it, so.
It works. I tried to do slow cooker chicken Alfredo with broccoli. It just doesn't work out well for me.
Yeah, I imagine it's a challenge. I try not to do pasta inside a slow cooker. I just do roasts and stews.
I do like a good roast, but I also do chicken meat for my white girl enchiladas.
What's
Like
a
I
what?
take like
Enchilada?
not as good as a Mexican's enchilada, Mexican girl enchiladas, but they work. So
I
what I do
mean,
is
do you
I
mean
take
wet as in like wet or something else?
white girl, white like the color, blanco.
Oh, white. I thought you said wet. Okay,
No,
white girl.
white girl.
That makes no sense.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
So what you
like,
do is you take the chicken, you take like 3 like large chicken breasts, and you put them in a slow cooker. And then you get the seasoning called Fiesta. It's got the little girl that dances on it. It's like a white label. Fiesta chicken fajita seasoning. You sprinkle that over it. And then you get a jar of Clint salsa, and you put half of a jar of Clint salsa in there. And you get a small can of cream of chicken soup, and you pour that in there. And you stir all that up. You let that sit on high for 6 hours. The meat. You flash fry your corn tortillas. You take some of the meat and you throw it in the middle of each corn tortilla. You wrap it up. You throw a bunch of cheddar cheese on top and you bake it.
Rambam, I'll let her know that you have that message about finding you on Twitter. Do I have you added on Twitter? If not, I'll try to find you myself. I'm a whore like that. I want as many followers as possible. Almost at 1,000.
Me too. I'm at like 2,800 or something. I don't know how, because I have like 1,160 something.
You don't know how? There are 2 things on you as to the reason how you have so many.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm saying like I don't know how I have more Twitter followers than YouTube. I guess because I post so many sexy gifs.
That might do. Yeah, but Rambam is wanting you to follow him. Just search for Rambam 3000.
I think I added them. I'm not really sure. There's a Rebecca Morgan that goes by that username.
You know, I take offense to that Chef Awesome. He's like, Shagrin Ann, you're a normal Southern woman, and don't forget it. Only a Southern man can handle this level of crazy. I take offense to that. I can handle that level of crazy.
No, you
I'm
can't.
all sorts of crazy. In fact, you know, Chagrin's looking at me as like, I want this man to stay away from me because he's just way too freaky for me.
Oh my god.
I think
can't-
that's another reason why I can't have.
What's up, hon?
I said I think that's another reason why Papa Bear won't let me have a taser. I've asked for one for like 3 years. What do you want for your birthday? A taser. No, you're not getting that. Try again.
I'll send you mine.
Okay, here's what you do is you ask for a violet wand. And if Papa Bear doesn't know what that is, Papa Bear, close your ears real quick. If you don't know what that is, it's just basically like it's often used in BDSM, but it sends electrical shocks out. You can do it really low, you could do it really high, but it could also be used as a taser. You just have to plug it in first.
See, there's this site called Damsel in Defense, and they have this little stun gun, and it looks like a little pink cell phone. And I really want that one. That way it just looks like just another cell phone. But there's also one they have that attaches to your wrist, and it has a rod that goes through the entire taser or stun gun. And if that rod comes out, they can't use the taser on you, which I like that idea too.
That, yeah.
I don't know though. If your cell phone starts ringing, I could see you picking up the taser and like, hello.
No, because my phone's a smartphone and it just looks like an old BlackBerry.
Oh, okay.
I love the little tagline on it. Like the name of the product is "Call Me Crazy." I love it, and it's pink. I think though, like I would want to see the reaction, so I would probably taste Papa Bear, and that's why I can't have it. Like, let me just see how this works. Oh man, although he'd get me a gun because he knows I'd never shoot him.
Yeah, mine is like a flashlight, but it's shaped like that. It's curvy, and I haven't ever shocked anyone with it. Someone shocked themselves with it once, and it was pretty funny to watch.
You know what I want is I want a stun gun in the shape of a fleshlight.
Ooh. How would that work? Would it shock them with the vagina part?
Sure, why
The
not?
other end. Would it be like dual, like half fleshlight, and then the other end would be the shocky
Yeah.
part?
Yeah,
You just
so
shock them
while
with your
I'm,
dick.
using it, and then someone tries to come and mug me in my room while I'm masturbating. I don't know why they would do that. I could just shock them.
Yep. Make it one of the ones that shoots out.
Yeah, there we go.
Marketing.
TSD from that.
Bruh,
Mess him up in life.
I would be so happy.
Oh my goodness.
This is going awesome.
I'm still amazed that Shagrin is here. I mean, she's a good Christian woman, and we're corrupting her.
I know.
I can
I'm happy about it though.
I cannot be corrected.
Challenge accepted.
Someone commented on our campaign video and said, "The Boobening, a story of love and hope." Oh.
And boobs.
That was funny. Like that was a really funny line though. That was funny.
Thank you.
Well, I loved because we wrote the script and I just said laugh hysterically and then say no, and I loved how Wren did it. She's just almost like a cute schoolgirl laugh. It's like no. I love that delivery.
Yeah, I like that part too. But yeah, share that video, mirror it, and make sure you.
Well, you know, someone commented on because I mirrored it and put it on my channel and was like, you know, it's bad acting, but it's for a fun project. I'm like, come on, it's not like you watch porn for the acting, right? I mean, not that this is porn, but could you imagine?
Yeah. Right. Like, okay. Yeah. Like it's not like I rehearsed the lines 70 times before I fucking read it. I just tried to sound quirky while fucking, delivering a message. And I think it worked well. You saw my titties, you saw my snake,
9 times.
and you saw and you heard what I had to say. So there you go.
I think people are like expecting way too much out of this. This ain't even a B movie. Come on, people, calm down.
Right? We don't have like fucking like Hollywood production over here. Oh.
We just trying to make.
It's in the back of my van.
Oh, right. I'm gonna be famous. I'm pretty excited.
Oh, guys, it's 4:41 here. I gotta get dinner going, and Clone has cheer practice tonight, so I'm gonna have to go.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for
Alright.
coming on again.
Thank you guys. Yeah, appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all later.
You take
Alright.
care. You know.
Talk to you
Beer.
later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
It takes a lot of practice to be comfortable in front of a camera. Yeah, I find the best way is to keep doing it until you're comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more comfortable in front of the camera like right now than I am when I have to like rehearse lines and shit, because it's like you know, you have to pretend. So it's, you know, it's completely different, but obviously that's what this stream is for, is to talk about it more and just explain everything, answer questions, shit like that.
Granny Chagrin. That should be a hashtag. Someone go on Twitter and make that a hashtag.
Granny Chagrin.
Oh,
No,
she's still listening to us right now, so let's say a bunch of nice things. She's such a sweet doll.
No, it should
I
be
just want to like
Shagranny.
Chagranny. There we go.
Chagrin. We love you, Shagrin.
Make us cookies, Chagranny.
Oh my god.
Why is she huddled over in pain?
What'd you say?
Why are you bent over?
Because I'm sucking dick.
On the floor?
Yes. No, I'm touching my Taco Bell.
Oh, I guess we've kind of talked about everything at this point. I mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess we can go for another 15 minutes and then cut loose from there.
Yeah. If anybody has any questions or suggestions, feel free. And
Pertinent suggestions. I'm sure many of you have suggestions for Vanessa. I know I do.
yes. Slanesh. I don't know who that is, actually.
But yeah, it's my hope to get on as many streams as possible. So if you guys have any suggestions, I mean, I know Pagan Mintar suggested Irate Bear, so I need to reach out to him.
Mm-hmm.
I saw like 2 seconds of his video because I was doing something else at the same time. So I have to check out his channel. I think I subscribed to him though. But hoping to get on the Honey Badgers, I was trying to get Andy Warski interested because he said that, you know, the reason why he came on our show is because of your tits. So I'm like, hey, you can check out Modern Medusa on our calendar.
Yeah, true.
But I would love to be on one of his streams. You know, Almagon, Red Robot, Shitlords, although I'm often on there anyways. Yeah, I want to do everything I can to get the message out there because to me, this is one of those things that could change the world. And maybe not in a drastic way, but with everything else that we're doing, I think it can really help out to really raise awareness about this. Because, you know, as I said before, you know, the most important thing is we need to keep talking about it. And the more we keep talking about it, the more that people are going to hear it. And the more that people hear it, the more they're going to, like, pressure, you know, pressure their government, their senators, their congressmen, you know, to instill these changes. Mm-hmm. But the first step is just to talk about it. And, you know, this calendar is a part of that first step. We're getting the message out there. And in some ways, we're tricking people into looking at the message. It's like, ooh, this is a pretty lady. What's this text next to her? It must be her profile. Oh my God, I didn't realize that more men commit suicide than women. Why isn't this talked about more? So we're manipulating people to buy in our calendar.
Yeah, but I mean, shit, like if it gets like if it becomes newsworthy or even like, you know, if anybody like really popular like fucking Sargon of Akkad talked about it, like it would blow the fuck up. And you know, like I'm just hoping for the best possible outcome.
Yeah. Well, I'm really hoping for $10,000. And I think that's a bit high, but given what we've seen today, I think it's possible. And $10,000 means that we can get a lot of products out. We can really help the charity and help out the people that have really put this together.
Yeah.
And in the process, we really get the message out there. So I mean, that's what I'm hoping for happens. But even if like today was just a fluke and over the next 30 days we only raised just a little bit more to get to 500, I would still be happy. Because that means then we get to make this calendar. Then we get to put it out there. So, but, you know, I'm hoping that we do 2019, 2020, 2021. You know, this is something I would like to do as many years as possible, as long as there's an interest for it.
Exactly. And I think it should be something that we can expand on for a long time, I hope. And, you know, I don't know if anybody else knows this, but my goals include, you know, eventually someday opening up a men's shelter. So, you know, like a domestic violence shelter and a center for young boys to be able to have extra guidance and learning, because the education systems today are really shitty, especially when it comes to teaching little boys. So yeah, there's all kinds of shit that I want to do that has to do with men's rights, and I'm sure Mad Cat is you know, has a lot of ideas and is in support of that as well. So,
well, given like what my situation is, and you know, I want to help other men who are down on their luck and don't have anywhere else to turn to. Like a shelter would be a good idea, but you know, it's like I really want to overcome my situation and be in a position that, you know, if there's a man out there that like his whole life has been destroyed and needs someone to give him, you know, a hand so they can rebuild their lives, I want to do that. I want to do that as many times as I can, because that's what this community has given to me. When my parents were ready to throw me out because they just couldn't handle my disability and I was causing my mom and her husband, like they were like fighting all the time because of me, but you know, they just ended up getting a divorce anyways, even though I left. But when I was facing the possibility that I'd be living on the streets, the community reached out and offered me a place to stay. I want to return that favor. And I want to do everything I can to raise awareness for men, you know, help Modern Medusa get a shelter out there, help men who need that extra help, you know, support documentaries like No More Tears or
the Red Pill.
Or the Red Pill movie. You know, there are a lot of things out there that's trying to raise awareness, and the main problem is there's no money. And that's really what I want to do, is to try to help build money so these things can get the funding they need to get the message out there. So I guess that's my eventual goal. Yeah.
And, you know, I think that that's a great idea of possibly making just a network of people, of men around the United States or even the world who can, you know, shelter other people and help them out. And I think that's something we should probably start talking about on our forums, and possibly even offering on our website as like a, you know, just a collective of communication between men who have problems and need help, because that's, you know, that's what I'm all about.
Well, and maybe this is kind of more of an impossible goal for me, but it is something that I strive for every single day. The big problem with the world not accepting men's rights is a very deep, deep issue. It's like, you know, we see the gender debates between feminism and men's rights, but that's like on the surface of the ocean. But the undercurrent of it all is that there's just this empathy gap for men. Like, if a woman is injured, men and women will go to help a woman. But if a man is injured, no one will be there to help him. And what we need is this shift where both are taken care of. Both are attended to. That if a man is on the verge of suicide, he has an option. I mean, I've been close to suicide a few times, and there was no options at all. I mean, my friends didn't know what to say to me, and even calling a suicide hotline didn't help me at all. They'd even talk me out of it. There's like, oh, we're going to have someone call you back. Is there anything else we can help you with? And it's like, how is it a suicide hotline doesn't actually stop me from committing suicide? It makes me want to do it more.
Right.
So, I mean, we need to, and it's very hard to do, but we need to change the way we look at men and women, and that whatever empathy we have for women, we also need to be able to give to men.
Yeah. Unvarnished just suggested that she might submit a picture for the calendar.
Yeah, she told that to me earlier today. Did she also tweet you?
She messaged me in group chat.
Yeah, someone I'm talking to right now, I don't want to reveal their name, but they're like, dude, I've been trying to get the honey badgers to do a nude calendar for years. Yeah, that would be interesting. I would love to see Karen nude. I've always wondered what her tits look like. I mean, I know she's not like gifted in that area, but I'm sure they're still very nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to get Unvarnished on there, because she is a very beautiful girl. She's very sweet. She's a little bit on the shy side, but you know, she does.
There's a lot of shy people in this thing.
But yeah, she would be wonderful to have on this. I know she's a little uncomfortable, like showing skin and all of that, and that's fine. I mean, still submit a picture, and you know, if we feel that it works for the calendar, we'll try to put it in there. And we're taking submissions right now. I mean, we have about 7 confirmed girls, but for right now, we just kind of want to take submissions in, and then from that kind of choose the best of the best, really. But certainly if we do a 2019 calendar, any of those that we couldn't use in 2018, we'd probably use them in the 2019 calendar. So,
yeah,
I mean, in supporting this campaign and helping us get beyond our goal, you're also in a way kind of helping us get a 2019 calendar out there.
Yep. Fuck yeah. I'm so excited.
Skittles McStabby Pants says that tiny tits are the best. You know what? I dare not discriminate. I like tits of all sizes, because, you know,
yeah,
small tits are actually more sensitive because it's the same number of nerve endings. It's just that they're closer together on smaller tits. But bigger tits, I mean, they're bigger tits. I mean, you can like stick your head in there and get lost, you know? And yes, I will admit there is such a thing as too big of tits, but it's like anything beyond a triple D, and it's just like, they're big tits. I mean, it doesn't matter how much bigger they are than that. They're just big, you know? But me, I'm more of like a D, double D kind of guy. But I do enjoy a B cup on occasion.
Yeah. Like, I love Jaylee boobs. Jaylee's boobs. I love my boobs. And I love Jaylee's boobs. And they're all
Well,
different.
I do like your boobs from what I've seen of them.
I'm sure. I'm sure a lot of people do, especially on my Twitter. Yeah, get sexy autograph photos on Indiegogo.com.
I mean,
wait.
If you look at the gallery on our website, there are pictures of modern Medusa wearing her Virgin Killer sweater, like, and she's positioned it to where like the sides of her sweater, the very edge of her nipples, So you can't see her nipples, but she's showing enough of her breasts. Like if she just like 1 centimeter over, and you'd see the like her areola, you know. So from what I've seen, I definitely want to see her tits.
How do you know nipples aren't right here?
Andrew told me, he's like, oh yeah,
Well,
they're
here.
like her nipples are like silver dollars.
Silver dollars, huh? Those are like that, right?
Like that.
Yeah. True. But yeah, there's some pretty sexy pictures on there. And there's gonna be even more sexy pictures once this calendar comes out. Pretty
You have to
fucking excited.
sign up for the forums, but you know, the nice thing about that is if any of the girls decide to put their boobs on there, you'll be able to see it.
Yep.
If you're not 18 years or older, you won't be able to see it.
Yeah.
We do have
Our forums are open to boobies. What if Medusa's nipples cover the majority of her boobs? Actually, yeah, this is my entire nipple. They're just like right here, like, you know, so you're basically just always seeing nip. Oh.
yeah, you see Medusa's hairline right here. That's where her boobs begin.
Oh my god.
And then the rest is nipple.
That's hilarious. But yeah, I guess we're coming upon a close, I suppose. So I better take off my clothes. Just kidding. Oh, but I'm so excited
Excuse
about
me while
this.
I become disposed.
What'd you say?
I said, excuse me while I become disposed.
Oh my god. Yes. But yeah, check out the campaign, share it, mirror the video, share the video, fucking like the video, you know, just do anything you can to get it out, get anything out there. And
Nipple Monster sounds like Cookie Monster's perverted cousin. Nipples!
that sounds like me. I'm like always searching for the nips.
Well,
It's okay, JP. You're good. Thank you
so,
for
here's
joining.
my nipple then.
Oh, hot stuff. Censor.
Nipple Monster sounds hot.
Fuck yeah. I saw someone getting fucked in the nipples on a well by ghost tentacles the other day. It was interesting. I posted a thing on Twitter that was like a comment thread, and they were like, "How do you penetrate nipples?" And then they started getting into a debate about if men or women's nipples had holes in them.
How do you think milk comes out?
Yeah. Well, then someone said, you're really questioning like why it's penetrating the nipples when they're also penetrating the belly button in the same picture." But yeah, do you want to
penetrate the eyes? I mean, you do have holes in your eyes. So.
True. And your ears and your nose and your butthole. But do you want to show all our stuff for a bit?
All right, so we've got the event itself. You can find us. Medusa's putting links in the chat there, but also links down below. We've got the Indiegogo campaign. That's going to be IGG, stands for Indiegogo.me/AT, so the word at, /lovely ladies, one word. That will get you to our campaign. We're like almost 70%, well, almost 60%, is it? On getting... Yeah, we're at 59%, and this is going to be lasting for another month. I mean, it's going to be another 30 days after today. I said it. No, Yeah, it's set it for 31 days. So, help us out with that. If we raise beyond that, we can actually do a lot more for you. So, just share this out as much as you can every day if possible. Now, we also got a PayPal as well. If you want to do that, that's going to be paypal.me/love these ladies. One word. Lovely ladies was already taken, so love these ladies is what I ended up using. You also got all the other links down below. You got Modern Medusa's Twitter, mine's, her Patreon, $5 GIFs, which right now, if you give her $5 for a GIF, she will put that money into the calendar. So if you don't want to give the money to Indiegogo, you can give the money directly to her on Patreon or on PayPal. Her links are down below. Also down below are my links for my Twitter, my Minds account, my Patreon, which I'm okay if no one donates to my Patreon right now because I'd prefer if they donate to the calendar. But if you want to donate to me, I am trying to raise money to get health insurance to deal with my disability, as well as getting a better computer so I can make better quality videos for you and earn any money that I receive. I also have my book listed down below. Thank you, Vanessa, for doing that. It's a pre-order of my next book. It's to help writers build more complex characters by using astrology and MBTI. I think it's going to be revolutionary, but you can get it now on pre-order for $9.99. And that really helps me out if you want to support me. You don't want to do the Patreon. You don't want to do the calendar or PayPal. That helps me out a lot. So I make like 70% of all sales. So anything I left out?
I might mention the giveaways again.
Oh, yes. We are doing 2 giveaways right now. The first giveaway with the box that Modern Medusa is holding. No, that is not a vibrator. That is a power bank flashlight. To the first 10 people who donate $25 or more to us, when we send out any of the items you get, we will also send out this power bank. That's only for the first 10 people, and I think 8 people are already qualified for that. So there's only 8 spots left. Also, for we have another one going for our website. If you register for our website, you go on there for the forums, you register, you will be entered into a drawing on Friday to win a video game. Now, there's a complete list on there on the news section. It's under giveaway. You'll see all the video games there. We've got like Assassin's Creed 2, a couple of other Assassin's Creed games there, as well as a few other things. I'm giving 10 of those away. And based on your drawing, you get to decide which one you want to have. Yes. And the drawing will be on Friday, so go ahead and sign up now. I see a few people have signed up for it, but everyone will be entered into a drawing, and they can go ahead and win, except me because, well, I'm the one running the contest. But, you get my point.
And with everything that donate to the Indiegogo campaign that's above $25, you don't only get the flashlight thingy, you also get a fucking autographed picture and all the other fucking prizes that come with it. So check out all the tiers and make sure that you know what's going on. But yeah, check that out. Check out our website. Fucking, this is gonna be awesome. So share it to everybody that you think will want to be involved, or share it to other people and all that shit. So.
I love this. JV Provin says, Jesus says no need to fear. It's not a sin if in the ear.
That's hot. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. It was awesome having Shagrin and Stuttering Soliloquy on. They're both going to be in the calendar. So
yeah, apparently Shagrin came twice.
Yes, I made her come twice.
Leave that out there.
We both made her come twice. But anyways, support our campaign by either donating or sharing, or sharing to other people who can share it, and fucking just explode everywhere on the internet. So, and models that you possibly would want to be in it too. So, fucking message the shit out of them. Thank you to everyone who donated during the stream as well. You guys are awesome. And yeah, we will see you on our next stream, probably Thursday, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So at 6 p.m. normally. So check that out. We'll probably talk about something SJWE. But obviously we'll talk a little bit about the calendar too. But the giveaway will still be going on then, so we'll announce that again. But yeah, anything else you want to show, or do you think we're...
Well, White Squall just let us know that Andy Warski went live with some black guy. So everyone go over to Andy Warski's channel and start telling him about the calendar, because I want one of us to be on the channel to talk about the calendar. And you know, when he was on my show, like for one day, I ended up getting 40 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a lot of influence, and he would really help us get the word out. So just start bothering him, like, hey, get Modern Medusa on your channel to talk about the calendar.
Yeah,
so
do it.
Everyone go over there now.
Spam him. But yeah, anyways, thank you everyone. Hopefully we'll see you on our next stream and beyond. Yeah, everybody, nacho peace.
Nacho peace.